Cole.
Who else but me?
And you know when you said you had something to start with, I wasn't expecting. That was like the last thing I was expecting. So,
I knew I
congratulations,
should
you
expect
got me.
any. Look, I knew I shouldn't expect anything good, but I didn't expect anything that bad.
No, seriously, Cole. Fuck off with that. Like, I'm laughing, but I am actually a little ticked because I was not wanting stream to start off like that.
It could be worse.
You're right. It could be. It could just randomly happen in the middle of a game of contradictions, which
or it could happen at any other point.
It happened early on in that game too, and I still need to send you the link with the video since I downloaded the VOD.
Yeet. Yeet.
Those VODs are fucking huge.
Who are we eating?
Yeah.
Not eating.
Even that.
Yee.
No, I said yeet.
Oh, I said yee as in YEYE.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, really, guys, does it really matter?
Yes.
Oh wow, I sound very loud for once.
Yeah, actually, you sound obscenely loud. Let me turn you down.
You have such a commanding presence.
Well,
I feel like I should actually listen today.
Okay. Jake, say something.
I mean, I could just, strike you down with boulders of crushing.
I mean, you're not as obscenely loud, but you're still kind of loud. I'm just bringing you down to a normal 100%. Oh, I'm willing to bet it's probably the fact that these are a new pair of earbuds, so they're probably a little bit more sensitive. And since this picks up through my earbuds, whatever their sensitivity is.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to BS an excuse for why it suddenly changed.
Sure, you can just make lies all you want, Todd Howard.
It's not a lie if you don't know if it's a truth or a lie. Wait.
Todd Howard did not lie. He wants you to buy Skyrim.
But Todd, I already have it for my Game Boy.
Why don't you buy it for your NES?
Because...
Or your fridge.
My fridge doesn't have a screen.
What about your smart toilet?
I have it for my Etch-a-Sketch.
You too. I downloaded the Skyrim Oregon Trail mod. So instead of like drowning in the river, it just says you never should have come here.
it just says something my knee.
You would have been a pioneer until you took an arrow to the knee.
Just out of morbid curiosity, guys, what do you guys listen to in the background when we're doing stream?
Sadness and Sorrow on piano.
Is that the only thing?
Honestly, yes. I'm not even memeing. I can link you the exact video.
I'm not the one who's doing the jamming. Like,
oh yeah,
Well, yeah, when I'm not the one streaming, I should say.
Yeah, so you don't get a choice, unfortunately. Saji, you?
I have like a whole fucking playlist of just random shit, anime shit.
Oh. Well, when I'm in my DM pants mode, I always play, the Bloody Tears from Castlevania. Specifically the boopy one from the NES, Castlevania 2. Symphony of the Night is also a good one, but it's a bit too much of a jam for me to, not get into.
I am hoping that in 2 weeks' time, in the 2 paychecks from now, I'm hoping to buy an art tablet, and when I get that, I'll probably use that to have a second pair of earbuds in that, so that I can end up listening to music while
having music.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I could use my phone for that as well, but it's like, why the hell would I want to end up using my phone for anything?
Yeah. And that's what I listen to, just so you know. The 10-hour version.
I want you to know I started listening to it as a meme, because like Jesse was like a sad piece of shit.
Yeah.
But then when I stopped listening to it, it just felt wrong. And I strangely enjoy it. and it's just calming.
All right. Well, now that I've got that out of the way and gave people time to get in here with a little bit of a combo, let's just, start with a recap. It landed on Cole.
I don't believe I'm on your dice.
It's a D4. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is a reroll.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not 1, 2, 3, or 4. I am Cole.
Jake.
Transitive property.
Atheist.
Jake.
Transitive property.
I'm sorry,
What?
but I do believe that you're missing a individual from stream on that dice of yours. Should it not include the DM on one of the spots? Hell, even when I did it for Dark Outs, I even included myself on mine.
Take that!
I mean,
I'm trying to
if
give
you're
you an
gonna be so
outfall.
mouthy about it, Flannery, go ahead.
I'll go ahead on one condition. Future dice rolls for that, you have to include yourself. Otherwise, Cole, fuck off, it's you.
What the hell?
I'm not making any promises, guys.
Getting mad at me? Why are you telling me to fuck off? I feel so attacked. I didn't do anything.
I know, you didn't.
You're
and
the
that's
one who
problem.
raised the.
I mean, that's up to Jake. That's his fight. If you can agree my terms, I'll gladly do it. If you can't, then it looks like Cole's stuck with it.
I'm not going to, because when you guys inevitably fuck it up, I have to do it anyway, so.
Oh, the only thing inevitable is me, and that's because I am Thanos. And there's nothing you can do to change my mind about that. Also, I'm Flannery. I will fuck off, and I will do it.
Thank you, Cole.
It's an easy one.
Fuck off! Fuck off! I shall then.
It's an easy one this time. I don't know why you're making us
All
think
right.
about it.
I'm doing it just to be.
It's the principal,
No, I'm the
which is a
principal.
person we have not met yet.
Yes, technically you have.
Fuck. All right. So last time on the exceptional escapades at Hidden Springs, which is located in Colorado in the United States of America.
In the United Kingdom of America, what the fuck?
So we're the 2 sessions before, we're like, all right, we think the slide is sus, and we're like, we're gonna camp out overnight and stake it out. And so that session, we're staking out, we're like, that slide's got something wrong with it, but we're like, whatever. And then, eventually, there was something sus about it. What are they called? No, fucking Bokoblin looking asses just jumped out of there. I don't remember what they're called. My description is better anyways. They jumped out of the sandbox, which was open, and we're like, alright, there's something up in that sandbox. But so apparently you gotta slide down in there with the slide at like the middle of the night. Apparently, I don't make the rules. I'm not the DM. Don't yell at me. So we slid down there and we're like, whoa, a dungeon. But like, okay. So we explore the dungeon, we kill more Bokoblins. And we kill them all because we're savages. And there's some flying Bokoblins, which is pretty rad. And at the end, we found a note which our DM did not tell us what it said because he fucked up. And we got money. And then we got out and we're like, wow, we're fucked for school tomorrow, except for Noah, because he's cool. I think I did a splendid job there. You can send my paycheck in the mail.
You actually did a pretty good job, to the fact that I'm going to say that the entire reason why you didn't read the note when you were down there is because you were tired.
Okay, that's your excuse, though.
Just
Nope.
because you're bullshitting, that doesn't mean that that's the reality.
Listen, you may not like it, Jake, but we will kill God.
Like,
Chadwick will flex on God.
Come and fucking get me.
Oh, that's what Chadwick's saying.
Noah gets a nat 1 and a nat 20 on his future vision. Gives the nat 1 to God, nat 20 to Chadwick.
He does that all the time. He gives me the
Exactly.
low numbers. That's what he did during that combat. He gave the snipes a 3.
Look, I didn't do anything. The future already foresaw it.
Future did it.
Wait, future vision.
It's not my fault.
Noah can give Chadwick the Sharingan.
Okay.
Noah does nothing. He just sees shit.
Now, I'm just going to clarify just a couple things because you got like 99% correct. You just missed a couple things. Stuff you received after your little excursion under the playground was you found a vial containing a red liquid, a vial containing like a gradient silver, gray, brown liquid sort of thing. One scroll that Noah could read, but I had to roll for this off screen just because I didn't want to take another 30 minutes to figure out what it would be. 400 silver pieces, a journal written in a language you don't know, and papers that looked to be written in Korean or thereabouts. And I believe the silver was split evenly, just 100 apiece. That sounds like something we did.
Yes.
Okay.
We split it
Just wanted-
100 apiece back while I was looting for. I got a lot of knives, a lot of slings, a lot of rations, but I got no ammunition.
I mean,
Oh wait, I need to be using the Kalen voice. Oh nope, that's wrong. Give me a minute.
I need to be using the Kalen voice.
just smoke 6 cigarettes.
I mean,
So okay,
I
I think
did
I'm
give
good
you
now.
plenty of options to get ammunition for it, but okay.
Yes,
We're gonna use the dung.
you gave you gave opportunity. You gave opportunity, but Kalen never actually grabbed any. That's not a you thing. That's a that's not even a me thing. That's a character thing. She wouldn't have considered.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you know what? Let's start out with the only boy who got a good night's sleep. Hey, Noah. You fell asleep, but it wasn't really like a sleep. You know, it's like, have you ever had that kind of sleep where you're just kind of like, you're laying almost awake in bed, but you feel the same kind of like you're actually getting sleep, but you're still like super conscious of what's going on around you?
No.
You basically have. Oh, I've honestly had that. It's weird. It's really trippy, but yeah, you had that kind of sleep where you feel like you should feel like shit, but you feel great. Like you just got just a solid 8 hours and you feel amazing. You wake up maybe a little bit later than usual if you get up like, I think you got back at 3, so maybe it's like 7:15, 7:30ish.
Oh my god, I feel great. Man,
Oh,
what do I see in the future? 14 and 7, okay.
Okay. Now.
What?
What you do?
I'm like, we only got like what was like 4 hours, right?
Yeah, you only got about 4 hours of rest and you feel amazing.
Maybe because I got a good workout yesterday or something. Way downstairs.
You go downstairs, and as you're walking down, you see over the banister, you see your dad just over there painting. He is like holding the mask of the lobster in costume in one hand, just so he can get a look at it, and then he's constantly referencing it as he's going back to paint.
I get it. Hands are hard.
Yeah. And he's doing the whole thing where he has his tongue sticking out of the corner of his mouth because he's focusing so hard.
One single drop and his whole painting's ruined. Ruined! Not saying anything to Dad because he's got to focus.
And at the table, you see your sisters. They're looking dressed and ready for school, although they don't need to get going for like another like 30, 40 minutes. And just got a spread of toast and eggs. It's nothing fancy, but it's, typical breakfast.
All right, it's just a basic day for Noah.
Mm-hmm. You feel great. I remember. I'm just thinking. I don't remember who took the vials, but I know that since you felt you could read the scroll, you took that.
Oh yeah, what did that say?
Ah, reading it using your magic eye, you were able to discern that it is in fact a scroll of alarm.
So like, in context of the game, I just know it's alarm. I don't know what alarm does or something. Or
It wakes
In
you
context
up.
of the game, I would say that the scroll actually is more along the lines of instructions as well as a brief description of what it does. It's nothing fancy, but it's just like, hey, it's time for Babby's first magic.
neat. This will be handy. Write that down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. You're writing it down in your book, I'm assuming, is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, the whole copying thing. Yeah, I'll do that too. I was doing it
Oh,
IRL, but yeah.
I thought that's what you were doing. So, well, and Kaylin, if you want to talk to someone in Twitch chat, you could talk to them in Twitch chat.
No.
And I mean, you have a phone, but whatever. Anyways, so if you want to write that down in your book now, you could get that, and then if you head out right away, you could probably get to school just in time for it to start. Because I think that takes a good like 15 to 30 minutes to get that down. If I'm remembering what little I remember about
I can't run that risk. I'll be late. My perfect record. I'll do it in study hall or something.
Oh yes, of course. And you run out the door to school. Next.
Thank you. Next.
Let's see.
Thank you. Next. Thank you.
Well, I'm not sure if this is a good thing or not for Cole. But it's Kaylin's turn.
Actually, I was gonna say probably best to have it be cool anyway, since
okay.
Kaylin's probably gonna end up being a little bit of a long one.
Alrighty.
Or
Chadwick.
she might be quick. Who knows?
Chadwick, you wake up and you feel like shit.
I am dead. I am dead. Why does the world suffer? Where is my shirt? Oh, right, I don't sleep with one on.
Or pants.
Chadwick is gonna throw on sweatpants and a hoodie today. I
All right.
need the comf. I need.
You are looking tired, Dad, as fuck.
Oh yeah, still looking like a snack though, because that's just how Chad rolls.
In fact, overnight you somehow managed to grow 5 o'clock shadow. You look Dad tired as fuck.
It's like the dad's. I woke up at 5 a.m. What's your excuse? And he's like, he sits on the couch for 5 minutes. He takes a nap.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, weird flex, but okay.
Anyways,
Let's go get some breakfast.
Chadwick,
Hi, Dad.
did you hear that thing last night?
What thing?
It sounded like when kind of like when the Cheez-It delivery man comes in and slams the door.
You have a cheese delivery, man. What a fucking statement. You mean someone came in and closed the door?
Yeah, it was like at fucking 3 in the morning.
Maybe it was Mom using the bathroom.
Where is her mother anyway?
She's probably in the kitchen like every other morning. Fucking idiot.
I mean, anyways,
Fuck you for being right. Fuck you.
get your goddamn
there.
quinoa.
What? Sure, quinoa. He's gonna slam his head on the counter and like fall asleep.
Your mom will just walk over with her trademark pot of coffee and super straw, take out the straw, pour you a cup.
The
And hand it
elixir
to
of
you.
life. She's gonna chug it.
She'll keep filling it up until you stop chugging it.
Gonna keep chugging. Gonna get at least 3 cups.
The nectar of the gods.
Nectar. Alright, after 3 cups, you're like, I think I can live today.
Okay, I have no idea why you were up so late, but you know what? I don't think I should ask.
Just read social and going with Chadwick's mom. That's how fucked would that be?
That'd be so sad.
You finally drunk her coffee.
Because being bored isn't enough. Holy shit. Alright. Well, let's get some breakfast now that I have energy. Let's make some eggs. Do.
Sometimes being Kaylin is totally worth it.
Yep, and Chadwick, I take it you don't care if you're late or not to school.
How if he ate breakfast, how late would he be?
What time does he set his alarm for? 7 o'clock, I think?
I think so.
Then,
So school starts at 8, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he'd set it at 7.
Yeah, it was like 8 or 8. It was 8 or 9, I don't remember, but it starts early enough, so if you grab like a quick breakfast, you're okay, but if you're grabbing something like actually making something complicated.
I don't want to get benched for the big game on Friday. Let's grab some, I don't fucking know, quinoa bars, whatever, protein bars. Quinoa protein bars, they're homemade.
And Go-Gurt.
And Go-Gurt. Gotta run to class!
And Chadwick's off.
Not even getting toast.
Fucking
Nope.
Cheez-It delivery, man.
How do you think he gets those
It
desks?
makes the sound like when the Cheez-It, like, what the fuck? You mean someone closed the door? I don't like your tone.
You need to find that man and just ask him why.
Look, man, he's putting my kids through college.
He orders a desk of Cheez-Its every week.
Pays good money for that desk.
And he doesn't even want like to refill the old one. He wants a new one.
But what does he do if
Why
there's
do you
no
think the
desk?
school has desks? His mom keeps donating them.
Well, that's why it's full of crumbs.
That's why there's fucking ants everywhere at school.
Fuck off, that actually makes sense.
Okay.
The state of the
You know
American
what?
education
I
system,
like this
everybody.
canon. I like this canon.
I'm pretty sure it's the real world universe. I don't think that's just the game world.
Okay, so Kaylin, if memory serves, you got home, you took like a shower, and then you probably got to bed even later than everyone else.
Yeah, I
So-
think we said it was like 4 o'clock when I ended up finally getting to bed.
Something stupid. So I'm just gonna say, with like barely 3 hours of rest, you have like your cuts and stuff are mostly healed over through the thanks of magic, but you're still not looking great.
As
Wake
far
up.
as all this goes, can I wake up at 8? Because Kaylin wouldn't give a fuck about waking up sooner than that.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
And Hovis is just gonna be like waiting. He's like, You're not up. Hello, Miss Kaylin."
I wake up. I'll take my shower at 8 o'clock, seeing the time it is, being like, "Fucking, I'm already late. Might as well not put too much effort into rushing." End up getting showered, getting freshly cleaned up, even though 4 hours isn't a whole lot of time to have anything happen while you're not doing anything. But whatever. So after that, I'm just gonna take a second, and before changing into my clothes, I'm just gonna take a look at myself in the mirror. On a scale of 1 to 10, how battered and bruised am I physically looking?
I don't remember how many times you got hit. I know you didn't go down last week, so I'm gonna say
I didn't go down, but I did end up getting a good chunk of damage. I was well under half.
I'm going to say that it's mostly you still have some bruises and stuff, but it's mostly on areas that wouldn't really show up, on your like arms and shoulders sort of stuff.
Well, as far as this goes, I think I'm gonna deviate from my normal hoodie, and I'm gonna just go with what month is it again?
It's September, and I believe it is the 17th. Yeah, it's Tuesday.
17th. I'm about to sound really, really pedantic, but this is determining something kind of important here. About what's the weather like? Is it brisk? Is it warm? What?
It's that sort of in between where it's like in like the like upper 60s, lower 70s, and
Oh, so for a
it's
Canadian, she'll be perfectly fine. She'd be fine wearing a swimsuit in this. So as far as that goes, I'll just put on a tank top and shorts.
yeah, it's not going to be cool until probably like last week of September, beginning of October-ish, just because that's how the world is now.
All right, so I'll be wearing tank top, shorts, making sure I've got like a sports bra or something, so nothing really can end up getting revealed if someone gets an angle. So as far as that goes, as far as that is concerned, and unlike normal where I've got my hair down, I'm gonna actually put my hair up in a ponytail.
Okay.
So with that, it'd be a little bit on the revealing side when it comes to the like the arms and legs, sure, but Killen's not gonna be too fussed over people seeing a few bruises here and there.
Will we see your shoulders though?
Yes.
What
Oh
about
fuck!
The ankles are the most, scandalous.
They are.
How lewd!
So
And
I'll take a minute, just check myself out in the mirror, put on a little bit of makeup, the very little that I would have, just because I'm sure that Pops would end up having some because adopting a teenage girl probably assumed that
That's what
I'd be using a lot of it.
that's what girls like, isn't it?
So I'll put on a little bit just to end up covering up, just to help make it look a little bit better. But otherwise, with that, once I'm looking, kind of decent, I guess I'll end up going to the school, like this, asking Hovis for once to actually drive me in something very, very discreet, standard sedan style.
Yeah, he gets the most discreet sedan he can for you. So when you go downstairs, you see him waiting in the Bentley.
Oh yes, the attack helicopter, young master.
Preferably something more along the lines of, I don't know, do we have a Pontiac or a Ford?
He just looks at you like bewildered. Why
Oh,
would
we're
he?
rich.
This is the most discreet vehicle we have, young master.
Okay, I don't have enough energy to really argue with it. So with that, can we, at the very least, can we swing by a gas station and fuel up on, I don't know, monsters and 5-hour energies, 8-hour energies, whatever it's called?
You just nod before he just chauffeurs you to your store, and as he is an extension of your father, he just pays for the food for the drinks that you require.
An extension of your father.
And that's what butlers kind of are.
Yeah, to a degree. Not completely, but close enough.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I
just
mean,
thinking,
entire
like-
drive
like-
there.
I'm just thinking like he's a fucking stand or something.
I mean,
Watashi no stand!
would you be surprised?
This-
Anyways, on the
Well-
drive, yes.
So on the drive, until I end up getting this, actually getting to school, I'm gonna be taking a bit of a nap on the drive.
It's only going to be about, with the stop at the gas station, it's probably going to be about like a 20-minute nap. So it's
That's
not
fine.
enough to really get
Oh.
anything, but it's enough to, pretend like you got some sleep.
Oh yeah, I'm doing it mostly for the aesthetic than I am any practical reason. Don't worry.
Yeah, and
Because-
this is just something I want to clarify with you guys all, just because Flannery was asking about this earlier. For me, a long rest it says like 8 hours of light activity or uninterrupted sleep or of sleep. I see it as you can do light activity like reading or something for an hour, but then the rest of it has to be devoted to like sleep. If you're pulling watch or anything, like if you're out in the middle of the woods and you need someone to pull watch, and it's not like you don't have 7 consecutive hours of sleep, as long as it's within that same 8-hour time span, we're good. And I just
How would
want
that
to
work for
clarify that
trans?
across the board. Yeah, for you that's different because I would basically just kind of slash that in half. So you need trance is a little more. Trances are easier to go through, so I'll talk with you about that a little bit separately, just because you're on the different side. But just basically assume, for simplicity's sake at this point, just slash that in half for you, so you have like 3 hours of trance, and then you can do an hour of not trance.
Also,
Okay.
side note, on the entire way to the gas station, Hovis had the family shotgun ready, asking himself, why would there be monsters at the gas station?
The family shotgun got over the mountain.
Anyhow, Kaylin, you safely arrive at school at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, cool.
But
just
I'm
in time-
safe.
Just in time for the bell to ring for going to the next class. No one has to
Why
ever
even bother
know
coming?
Yeah, I'm
because she doesn't want the
Actually,
police to show up at her door.
actually
Young master, I am the police.
outs-
Young master,
outside.
fuck the police. We west side, you Master Kalen.
Take the wheel. Goes out the window.
I'm
starts
gonna
shooting
roll up a
shotgun.
fat joint.
I'll get to that in a second, Flannery. Just let me just fix this up since we have
I
3
like
boys
this
at
image
school.
I like this image of Hovis.
Gangster Hovis.
Gangster Hovis. He unbuttons the top of his outfit. Reveals a gold chain.
I mean, that just sounds like what the reality already is.
Yeah.
Let me smoke this doobie, Master Kalen, for my arthritis. Because he's still old. Because he's.
And he just lights a $100 bill.
Oh yes, that's his blunt paper.
Yep.
Holy shit! How did we improve an already perfect character?
Look up Gangster Butler. I'm seeing some weird art of Black Butler here.
I figured.
Anyways, Noah, you get to the school first. It's pretty simple. You're just you're there maybe like 10 minutes to spare. You see Jeremy's there. He's looking like he's dead man walking. And out front, you see the typical three, Jackie, Roy, and Charles just out there chatting. And, no one checked their phone, so it doesn't matter. But, yeah.
Okay, more Jimmy.
Okay. Jeremy's just like, he doesn't even respond. He just kind of looks, groans, and that was his good morning. Chadwick, you get to school. It's about 8 o'clock. School's just about to start. It's homeroom, so they're not gonna blame you if you're a little bit late. Anyways,
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I just played along. Anyways, Kaylin, when you get here, you're just basically going to be ushered into the school, so no one's out there. I'm just going to skip past you.
Actually, as soon as I arrive, can I make it into homeroom, say safe, and then have the bell immediately ring afterwards? Well, off to class.
Roll me a d20.
Oh, random number gods. If there was ever a time for me to nat 20, this would be it. 18. I'll accept an 18.
Okay, you get in, and
God.
you get in with literally a minute to spare, so you're able to go to your seat, sit down, and then the bell rings.
I want to make sure that I say safe as soon as I walk in the door.
Yeah, then Mr. Hall just looks and he's like, yeah, sure, baby.
You should not be using such terminology in a school environment.
Especially not at a student. That's sexual harassment.
Whatever,
baby.
You know you like it.
Just dips his hand into a vat of the pomade grease and just.
I honestly thought you were gonna say peanut butter.
Well, yeah,
saying, wow.
It's peanut butter brand pomade grease.
I always start my day by putting peanut butter in my hair.
Are you sure you're not tired there, Paul?
Dress for success.
Anyways, so Kaylin, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck you. What?
I'm just going to. Yeah, actually, that's kind of roughly the same. I'll just throw you over there, and you there. Big conga line of people talking.
Conga line.
You there. Okay, so this is basically it. Alistair is still in timeout for that stupid truck stunt he pulled Friday. And
He's still in fucking...
I didn't even notice him in the corner.
He's still in fucking timeout.
He hasn't left.
Oh, does he have a sign around his neck saying, "I drove a truck onto the football field"?
he didn't even drive a truck. He pulled out a mattress, was running around with it.
Serves him right.
That boy ain't right.
I mean, we knew that for a long time.
Anyways, this is the scene you see in homeroom.
Since Noah got there first.
Yeah. Noah got there way before you, so he's...
Hey, what time would it be until class starts?
I'd say you probably got good... Your house is close. I'm going to say you have probably good 5 minutes till the bell officially rings.
Okay,
even
5
then,
minutes in.
homeroom's not really much of a class, but
Let's start copying this down.
okay. So just I don't think it takes any materials in order to do that. You just need the scroll itself physically right in your book. So I really should have looked at that when I was looking at the PHP the other day. But yep, that'll take probably 30 minutes. Memory serves. I'm swinging down to the page right now. So I have the PDF version of the PHP, which is much better than that.
Is yours black and white?
No, I have an actual full color version.
Okay. Got mine way back before it was colored. I never bothered.
Yeah. Usually spells, blah blah blah. Spell, arcane recovery, tradition, spell mastery. There we
And
go.
what kind of
Copy
spell is
the
alarm?
spellbook. It's I think it's transmutation, but I'll need to check.
I was wondering if it was divination and it's cut in half, but I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. It sounds like something that
What's the question?
it could be
It's
abjuration.
abjuration, so no.
I thought I was thinking it was like no, it couldn't be conjure. It'd be probably be abjuration since it's a effect as opposed to a wizard spell. Copy blah blah blah. Oh, it takes. Apparently, it takes 2 hours,
What kind of shit is this?
and it
Well,
apparently costs.
never mind then.
It costs you 50 gold. I mean, I get it. That's probably just for the materials that you have to write with, but I'm gonna say you already have that just as a virtue of something that you're not aware of yet because you've not really looked into it.
Because you're a fucking nerd.
Guess I'll copy this down later then,
Yeah,
and I'll just be in class.
we'll discuss that later because I did not remember sort of caveat to it. But it's a good thing you only need 4 hours of rest, and you have all to do that now.
My life has then just become infinitely better. I think, like, in just context, he'd be more or less studying the scroll at that point. Being like, can I do this? Can I achieve it?
Yeah.
Would it be easy to just highlight Control X, Control C, and Control V?
I feel like you're just reading it. Oh, I can. Oh, wow. And I want to ask, are you being discreet with that scroll at all, or are you just kind of right out on the desk?
Yes. I'll be discreet with it.
Okay, just roll me. What be a good? Roll me stealth for discretion. I just want to see what you get.
Alright, here we go. +0. Here we go, people. Blag. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Well, because
If I
I
rolled
know
one scud on a dex check or anything.
you did pretty good
don't
for stealth, I remember. But yeah, given her passive is higher than that, just glancing over, Carla looks at what you're doing and she's like, "Oh, what's that?"
Drugs.
An old, I guess, like a tattered piece of paper, or just a regular.
It looks kind of like that papyrus kind of scroll. It's just like an old school type of paper that's not, made of wood fiber. It's more along the lines of like cloth or cotton make. And it's maybe, I'd say unfurled, it's maybe like a foot and a half long and maybe like a foot wide.
It's just it's a random old piece of paper with, I guess, symbols I don't really understand. I guess I'm just really trying to decipher it.
Oh, it's like what they have in Egypt, right? We're not quite sure what the hieroglyphs say, but it's fun. So, you want me to help? I
I mean,
mean,
this ain't definitely ain't hieroglyphs.
well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I just want to be okay.
Um, uh, sure, I guess.
Okay, and
Slide it on over.
she's just looking at it intensely, just like that finger on the lips, just tapping and thinking. Oh, I got it. It's I don't know, Chief.
Mm.
And she just says it with such confidence that it takes you back. Like, oh, I got it. I don't know.
And as soon as you say, she's like, oh, he's like, nani? You do? I don't know, Chief. Ugh.
It's like, well, I mean, I can't help, but yeah, maybe maybe my sister can help. I mean, she's smart. Like, I mean, she doesn't want to talk with me, but yeah, just know if you ask her, maybe she'll know.
Okay. Who's your sister?
She just points to your left. Did you
Looks
not
at
know?
Johanna,
Oh.
back, turns back in. Huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
twins.
yes, exactly. Kaylin, who's gone from nowhere. Yeah, she's my older sister by like a minute.
Real talk though, twins arriving within like a minute of each other is exceedingly rare.
Oh yeah, no, it's like I said, she's like by like a minute. It's not an exact thing, but
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying. I just thought that was something worth saying because that's something a lot of people don't realize.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it doesn't
That is-
happen, just extremely rare.
That
Like,
is when Noah
absurdly.
looked dead into Carla's eyes. I'm going to fuck your older twin sister. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
I mean, at this point, Oliver's not Oliver. God damn it, Noah's probably thinking that
Jesus.
about both of them.
Don't worry, we just got another Angel Melody situation.
Yeah.
Except for
Oh.
this one I didn't see.
Except this one has literally no.
Except this one isn't
reason.
as obvious.
It has no reason to exist. Anyways, so yeah, just I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I guess I couldn't tell before because I don't know.
I
I
mean,
guess I never thought of it.
they look
Once you got red eyes.
They look super similar. What are you talking about?
But
Okay.
I'll ask her about it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, just because I don't know doesn't mean she doesn't. And I don't know, she's always been smart, so
I'll probably ask her at lunch since class is about to start.
and she'll just give you a smile. Okay.
The lunch I shows Yana. The fuck is this?
The fuck did make you show me? Anyways, Chadwick, you come in. You got like classes technically already started, but I have a feeling you don't really care because it's homeroom and the teacher doesn't really care.
You know what? This is exactly what happens. I'm gonna make it quick and easy for you, alright, Jake?
Yeah.
He's gonna go to the nearest desk. All in one swoop. Is this seat taken? No, I'm good, thank you.
And you have Jessica just looking horrified before just like scooching her desk a good foot to the left.
Jesus.
I mean, I already warned you. She's allergic to you.
Oh no! I thought
The
that
little
myth was
Caitlin on your
busted.
shoulder.
I thought the myth was busted.
Apparently
she just
not.
Scooches.
Someone give this girl an EpiPen.
Just stabs
Right.
herself right in the chest.
That's not where you inject.
Just rubber jabber comes in there.
Okay. Then, a minute before class ends, Kaylin, you make it in and safe, and Mr. Hall's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm sorry. Is the one who
Yeah.
teaches study hall last name Hall?
Yeah.
Yes.
You lazy ass.
I didn't. First, it's homeroom, not study hall.
Oh, same thing.
You learn just as much in both. In fact, one could argue you learn less in homeroom.
And with that, I'm just going to move us on to your language classes because that's what we do. Starting with Chadwick for once. Chadwick, what you do?
Same
Remember,
thing,
you
goes
have-
back to
Remember, you had
You
3
can
cups
read
of
me
coffee.
like a book, Noah.
You had 3 cups of coffee, remember? You're propped
Yep.
up.
Is he taking cool?
Does Jessica have a horrified look on her face?
Yes.
Oh, get used to it by now, girl.
It happened once before, and now it's happening again.
If it happens at lunch, I'll save her.
And since Chadwick's asleep, hey Noah.
Hi, how you doing there?
You're just gonna
He's
sit
in
there and,
timeout in this room too.
He's in timeout in every class he's in.
yeah.
It doesn't end until he gets a full letter grade boost in all his classes.
Well, that's lasting the entire campaign.
Go to Jessica.
No,
Jessica.
he's meaning blue haired girl.
Jackie.
Yep.
Jackie.
Blue regard Q Kazoo.
She is her typical pseudo zombie self at this point because she hasn't had her
Right, I
coffee.
forgot about that. Never mind then.
She's like, oh hey, okay, bye.
I forgot that character trait. Never mind.
And yeah, French class. If that's all you, if she was the only one you're going to talk to, yep, French class kicks off, and you know what? Just roll me intelligence. Thing
Oh,
you're good
I
at.
can do that.
Oh, and Jake,
Do that.
I just want to
Good
say,
at that.
I want to say this much. If I see Jackie in the halls and I see she's in her zombie mode, I will hand off one of my monster energies to her.
Hmm.
This should help her out a little bit and should also get me a little bit of credit with her.
Gotcha. I'll get back to you in a minute.
Yep.
Yeah. And with that 17 there, you are excelling in your French class. It's becoming you're piecing together things well before the teacher even explains them, to the point where you're thinking that it's oh, this is becoming second nature to me. You're just marveling at how much progress you've made and how simple everything is, to the point that you're thinking well, shoot, I'm just one dream away from being fluent in the way that the language fits together. Of course, you're not fluent with all the words, but you can kind of piece things together based off context.
Q.
Next, Espangle.
So, as I said, I want to make sure I pass off a monster to Jackie if I see her. Do I see her?
Mm,
I don't have to. I'm just saying if I do.
I'm going to say no because your language classes happen simultaneously, and if she were to all of a sudden get a monster energy, that would change what just happened. So no.
I'm not meaning like right in this moment.
No, because
So.
after this is lunch, and that's when she has her coffee.
Okay. Then I'll just pass it off to her for her to hold on to for when she needs it. So as far as all this goes, I'm going to roll for decision making real quick because there are,
Oof.
in Kaylin's current state, she might not be making the best decision.
I mean, if you're rolling, you're tired. You get
Yep.
disadvantage too.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I was factoring for that.
I was making sure you remembered because you have exhaustion.
Actually, no. Kiorf would actually be not the worst. This is a joke. Hey baby, how you doing? Nah, but in all seriousness, I'm gonna end up sitting down next to Lena, and sort of like in the half awake, half sleepy days, just sit down next to her and just be like, and just sort of like groggily wave to her.
And
You know,
she'll
like
just do that.
still looking good because you gotta look fab, girl.
Yep. I gotcha. You dressed all cute and showing off your assets in a way that is done in a cute way and not a flashy way. I gotcha. And in that regard, uh, you sit down and you do that sleepy "I'm about to die" kind of wave, and Lena just does the whole still sitting back and not looking in your direction, just kind of glances at you, doing the anime glance. It's like, so the forces of darkness kept you late, haven't they?
Blink, 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 blink. English,
Your
please.
exhaustion. Your exhaustion can only be the manifestation of two things: evil spreading throughout your life, or a pact that you've made with an otherworldly being. And for some reason, I get the feeling it's more the former. You have some evil in your life, evil that you're trying to fight.
Blink, 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 blink. I mean, everybody's got their demons that they're trying to fight, but what's that got to do with anything? Flannery understands that what Lena's saying. Kaylin's not exactly all that smart or wise.
Uh-huh. No, it's my cursed blood can just feel a sort of kinship between the two of us. Being surrounded by evil, yet wielding that evil to fight itself.
Hmm.
Sorry. Right.
I don't think I really understand what you're saying, but at least it sounds good coming from you. I'll give her a smile.
And she'll do the whole Shunibyo thing where she has her hand on her face, the anime pose with the index finger on the bridge of her nose and sort of stuff.
So I have to I have to ask, can I take a look at that thing? I just point to her gun.
This?
Nod, 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 nod.
she's going to look at, actually look and turn and look to for a second before looking to the gun, and then just looks at it and is like, hands it off to you and is like, I'm not doing this because I trust you. I'm doing this because I know you can't do anything with it. Not without my demon blood. And she hands it to you.
I'm just literally trying to figure out what it is. I take a look at it. Does it seem to be made out of metal, wood, plastic?
It's
the power of God and anime.
You can't really tell what it's made of, just because I'm going to say for two reasons. One, it's surprisingly light. You think it's probably made of some sort of plastic or potentially just like aluminum or some other light metal. And two, you're also kind of like groggily looking at it, so you're not looking like, you know what? In fact, roll me an investigation just for my sake, because I gave you a little information already, but yeah, you're other than that you can get the base that it's made of a light material, so it's likely some sort of prop or otherwise a toy is the feeling you get just due to how light it is.
All right, I hand it back. I hand the totally not a spirit weapon back to her. Caitlin doesn't have an idea that it might be, but I hand it back to her just like, I still have no idea why you're carrying around a toy gun.
Once again, it's for my protection from the evil without and the evil within.
With that, I shrug. So, how was your night?
She'll then just kind of turn back to face the class. Fruitless.
I mean, I didn't have any fruit last night either, so I can understand that. Actually, right now I'm really craving an apple. I wonder if there's any at the cafeteria today.
And as you just go off and on your own, like exhausted, talking to yourself tangent, I'm just going to stop the conversation there.
That's fine. That's fine. I was just wondering if Lena ended up having anything to say to that stupid response.
No, she doesn't. Gotta remember Chunibyo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. But I would have. I was like curious if like she just looked at me like you're a fucking idiot or something.
Oh, sweetie, I don't have to look at you for you to know that.
You think Lena's smart?
Oh, I don't think she's smart, but I think anybody would think you're a fucking idiot if somebody said that as a response to fruitless.
She's just not. She's unamused by that.
Okay.
And with regards to all that, it's lunchtime. I'm going to say with the injection of food, you guys are a bit more lively, the two of you who were exhausted. So, what do who talk to, if anyone?
Well, first of all, I want to ready in action if Chadwick tries sitting next to my BFF, I want to pull the chair out from under him.
All right, listen here, bitch.
That's
fucking rude.
That's only if you try to sit directly next to her. I want to make sure she's
Second of all, what if I just sit on her? What if I just... What are you gonna do then? Pull a chair out? You're gonna hurt Jessica too. Fucking 7D chest right here.
I don't need to do anything. If you try to sit on her, she will kill you.
I don't think she can.
No, she's gonna just put on the beard and the red hat and ask what Chadwick is.
A rich one. A rich.
Here's the stupid thing, Jake. With you, I can't be positive that you're joking.
I would be very hard pressed to find that she is Santa Claus.
With Jake,
No,
I can't be certain.
And that's how I like it. You don't know if I'm joking or not. Anyways.
Galen problems requires Chadwick solutions.
Anyways, guys. So, unless there's a specific order that you guys want to go in, I can just kind of do a call off real quick.
Sure. Go ahead and do your call off.
All right, Chadwick. Anyone you want to sit to, talk to?
Carla.
Okay. And I just want to just get this all sorted first. Next, Noah. I believe you said
I
you're
said I was going to do this, so
Yep. And then Kaylin, you're sitting with your girlfriend as usual.
Hell yeah.
Okay. In that case, going in order. Chadwick. You sit down next to Carla and you see her, she's eating just what looks to be some sort of like a turkey salad. Homemade too.
Is that turkey salad?
Yes, it is. She just is like in the process of like chewing and swallowing when she just like lights up. It's like, oh yeah, it is.
Chadwick will take a bite and respond, "Oh, I'm glad it's really good."
Did you take a bite of her salad?
No, of his own. That'd be funny, though. But no, that'd be
I
stupid.
can see Chadwick doing that. Is why I
Right.
asked.
He wouldn't do it. No. He would
Are
not
you
have done
sure?
that. I am positive.
Are you sure that you wouldn't do that? Then offer up a bite of Kaylin's grilled cheese to her as recompense.
That doesn't even. Why would I go to be like, Kaylin? I took a bite of your turkey salad. Kaylin, give her your grilled cheese.
Kaylin's always trying to pawn off bites of her food to Jessica. She probably wouldn't mind if you did
That's
that.
because you're gay.
I keep telling you, it was a phase.
Okay, Ayumi, chill.
Sorry. Gotta make it relevant to this campaign. I keep telling you, it was only so that I could get kicked out of Jesse's mom's, out of the Queen of Montana's, foster home.
Home for unwanted children.
Yeah, that place.
Jesse's
That
mom's
hell.
home for unwanted children. That sounds so depressing.
I mean, where
That
do you
was
think
the
all your
point.
brothers and sisters came from?
Anyhow.
So,
Like, what's up?
oh, like the ceiling.
Whoa. When'd you get there?
I've always been Chadwick.
Just straight face. Did the ceiling just talk?
It does that. No.
That's called the intercom, dumb shit. It's called the intercom.
It has
Chadwick, what's in your sandwich?
It's got the face from the Teletubbies son on the ceiling.
Oh, sweet fucking Christ.
Did you know that the baby son from Teletubbies now has her own baby?
I think that was like not real.
You're telling me some man fucked the sun?
Fuck this up.
Fucking the son. Jesse,
What a-
no!
What a Jesse move.
I didn't want to say anything, but yes.
You've gained Jesse's respect.
Plus 100%.
Anyways, like, yeah. So, what you do? Oh, I saw you at the game. That was nice. You did good.
Thank you. It
Yeah.
was alright. We got the win, so that's what really matters.
What about having fun?
Wait, who has fun?
I mean, isn't that why you play football? You like it? You have fun?
Chad will give a blank stare. Tick, 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 tick. Right! Yeah! I sure do!
Do you not like football?
I love football. That's why I play. You know, me and old Medici over there. Yeah, still in
Oh,
timeout.
hold up. How loud is Chadwick actually being when he says that he loves football?
Chadwick, how loud is he?
This is normal talking sound.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he was being
So
nervous loud. Because if he was being nervous loud, I
Kind of loud. He'd be louder, but like he'd be louder than most normal
but it's
people.
also a lunchroom, so
Jake, it's
I'm
up
not
to
sure
you.
how well you'd be able.
If I'm able to hear it, Kaylin would just shout back, "Bullshit!" Because I'm pretty sure she'd be able to figure that out by now.
I'm going to say no, just given that we're using this as just a stand-in, but it's filled with.
That's fair. I just wanted to make sure it was stated in case it was possible.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to. Hearing anything across the lunchroom, even when it's partly crowded, is impossible. So, yeah, I'm going to say no. So, yeah. Okay, so you like it. That's great.
It is great. Much like our team is, and we're gonna win states.
Ah, you going to get the big trophy?
Yeah, and you better be there every Friday night when we have a home game.
Ah, yeah. Football. I mean, it's like one of the 4 things we have around town, so I mean, there's really much reason to miss it.
Yeah, there's not much of a reason at all. There's totally not better things to do instead of football. That's just crazy.
Like, yeah,
Like
nothing.
dancing. Like, who would want to do that instead?
Hold on. I just need to get some stats before
Roll the
I
cry,
roll.
Chadwick.
Rolling.
And you got Sadness and Sorrow playing on blast.
Sadness and sorrow on blast. I too know true pain.
Yeah, passive perception.
It's
is
my
fucking
favorite
insane.
arc.
And I'm going to say this week. Okay, yeah, she just looks at you a little concerned, but was like, yeah, okay.
Let me guess, she just
So,
realized that.
No, actually, no. Something entirely different. Was like, yeah, okay, so yeah, it's not like there's much else. I mean, we have the arcade, and there's like, I think the bowling alley's opening soon again because remodeling and stuff like that. And
We have a bowling alley.
yeah, it was closed for like 20 years, but then they had to remodel it.
My dad told me bowling's the devil's food.
It's not a food. It's you throw a ball at
Throw a
10
bowl.
pins. You throw a ball at 10 pins, and that's why it's called bowl. But then okay,
I don't think my
throw
dad knows what bowling is.
I don't think he does either. I mean, it's like kind of fun.
Huh.
You have the right people with you,
Who are the right people?
like friends you have fun with. Like you don't need to have like the Secret Service with you or anything like that.
What's so secret about him?
About what?
Now I'm curious.
Secret about what?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
But yeah, should be opening soon, so just keep your eyes open for it, I guess.
That'll be fun. I can knock down the pins.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't throw the ball. You're supposed to roll it.
Wait, you roll it like
On the ground.
whoa. Huh.
I could see Chadwick just trying to fucking football throw it at the pins.
That's what he was gonna do unless she did. I was kind of hoping she wouldn't say anything.
For your sake, just roll me intelligence and your exhaust. You have disadvantage.
Oh, let me eat that
Double
shit.
nat 20. And then that's when you're like, no!
Oh god, it's a 3.
You don't commit it to memory. It goes in one ear, out the other. You just know
Dang.
bowling.
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 Knock over pin with ball.
Send the ball
Ball
against the pins. You throw it.
Knock over pins.
Throw it.
Bowling. The devil.
Kobe is for accuracy, yeet is for distance.
What?
Throw it.
And
Don't roll it.
is there anything else you want to go over? Chadwick,
No.
or- Okay.
No, it's
Next.
just stupid.
I'm inclined to agree, but I want to ask.
Fair
Next.
enough.
Noah.
Okay, so I'll make my way on over to Johanna.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Oh. Hi.
Your sister, she said you can help me with something. Carla.
And with that, she just kind of like gives you one of those like dead-on stares, like, "Oh, she did. Did she?
Yes.
What did she say? I could help with?"
And I say, bleh, fucks.
And I say,
Deciphering.
"Fox."
Deciphering this, roll or something.
You unroll it for her,
Yes.
and she just looks at you for another second before looking at the paper, and she just spends a good takes a good long look at it. Then she looks back to you and is like, "Is this some sort of joke?"
No.
This is nothing. This is a bunch of nothing. God, if she wants to play a
Well, thank you
prank
for
on
your
me, tell her
time
she can-
and for your help. Enjoy the rest of your
Yeah.
lunch. Goodbye.
Before you get to that, she's like, tell her if she wants to play a prank on me, she can do it on her own time. And you can set there's actual like anger and frustration in her voice when talking about her sister. And then you leave.
I'm sorry. I made your sister hate you now.
No, that's not you. That's just. Then she just kind of trails off. It's like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't think it's going to be. She seemed really pissed.
Yeah, that's just her. That's
She's
just been
not.
her lately. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Like lately, that just. She's like always just an angry person.
Just well, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I need to roll something real quick, but it's fine.
I have like 2 little sisters, and they're better at lying than you.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Just roll me your insight.
Oh, but
This
How
is
about
gonna
that?
be pretty
damn it.
Yeah, so, Noah, it's fine.
It's fine. You can feel uneasy about it, but I'm gonna say, just with how it's going, you just kind of shrug it off as, oh, she's just nervous about what's gonna happen now that I kind of bunged up that whole scroll thing.
All right.
But I'll give you this much, just because she was saying it, you feel uneasy of that. That's actually it, but you don't feel strong enough to press on about it.
Hey,
This is why you don't talk to people.
quick question, just for my own sake. Would
No, you
Kaylin?
can't hear that.
No, that's not what I was gonna ask. Would Kaylin last night have, because she came into that room a little bit after everyone else? Would she have noticed the scroll as well?
I have a feeling that just when loot was being gathered up, everyone would have looked around and then like shown it. But
Okay.
you would have realized you can't. It looks like a bunch of gibberish scribbles to you.
Well, maybe have the girl who can who's actually on decent terms with Johanna actually help you out with getting her to help you on that.
I don't need help. I just had to do this because I said I had to.
Yeah.
I
When
really
Noah
don't
was
need any help
over
with
here,
it. It's just because I kind of dug myself into this.
Yeah,
When
Ah,
So she'd be like, "Oh, did you talk to my sister?" No.
okay.
he's being a nice he's being a good boy.
He's
a
being
social boy.
he's being a good boy, which is very much something that Kaylin wouldn't understand.
Yep.
This is
And
why I don't talk to people. Look what it's got.
I need to do something important now.
is it
Don't.
When Noah was over here, I need an interaction.
I'm taking my hands off the wheel.
Chadwick, take the
Take
wheel.
Hey Noah, buddy, what's up? Who are you two talking about?
Yeah, Hana.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. He just.
You say Johanna?
Yeah.
Carla's just kind of chiming in. Yeah, I thought she might be able to help him with this weird scroll thing that he was looking at, but I guess not.
No, I mean, she is pretty smart. She told me how boats work the other day. That was really interesting.
They float.
He's gonna look at her dead in the eye, but I needed to know how and why. Like, what if they forgot how to swim, Carla? What if they forgot how to swim? I needed those answers.
And Francis right behind you is like, yeah! What if they forget how to swim?
See, he understood my dilemma. Maybe I can read it, Noah. Maybe I could decipher it. Noah?
I'll show it to you later.
Chadwick, I swear to fucking
okay.
God.
What? Chadwick is being a good boy.
Anyhow, with that done, anything else you want Noah to do?
Leave. And
All
sit
right.
by himself.
Oh,
And let's move on to Kaylin and her totally not, trying to make everything into a date as possible.
actually, in this case, she's really not trying to make it into a date. She's just tired and used to sitting next to Jessica, so she's going with what she
I get
knows.
you. I'm making jokes.
Oh no, I get it, but I want to clarify on this one. For once, she's not actively trying, and by actively, I
Yep.
mean Flannery's not actively trying.
Anything to go over with her, or you're just gonna be like pounding 2 monsters and then try not to fall asleep?
Gonna pound 2 monsters and a 5-hour energy.
Oh Christ, you're gonna have a heart attack.
Probably. She also hasn't had any of
Constitution.
this in the past few weeks. So this is actually not very good for her.
Yeah, no.
In fact, I know that Sachi was joking, but I probably should roll Constitution for that to see how well I hold up. It doesn't have to hit me right away, but still.
Give me a con. I just want to see how you're doing, anyways.
That's surprisingly decent.
You're doing. Given the circumstances, you're feeling all right.
So, with that, I sit down across from Jessica. Sort of, how, as far as people in the room go, especially because I am me with my reputation that I'm now getting, and the fact that I'm also now currently wearing a kind of revealing outfit, not revealing, but you know. As far as that goes, do I notice anybody looking and taking glances, or outright
I mean,
staring?
if you're actively looking, roll me perception. Okay, with a net, we're not a net 19. Unfortunately, I thought you had 0 in perception. So with an 18, which is 1 less than a net 19, you look around and you see like every so often there's someone that's kind of like glancing in your direction. You're not sure if actively looking or if it just so happens to be, oh, they're looking around the room and your gaze meets, sort of thing. So
And who would that be?
it's just some faceless Joe
uh,
Schmoes around the room.
Okay, just miscellaneous people doing so. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, and I need to do this for my own sake. Where is it? Kaylin's going to. Kaylin's going to end up realizing that this was my plan, but so that if I need an alibi for why I was late, but now she's starting to realize I am girl who normally wears a hoodie that is oversized so that people don't see my assets, and I very very stupidly put on an outfit that accentuates them.
Insecure about her tits, I got
I mean, more about the fact that people are staring at her and
you.
she's starting to actually probably it's starting to hit her, possibly thanks to the energy drinks, and she's starting to look a little uncomfortable just being there and having people looking. So she'd probably just be like, she'd probably be sort of that whole like trying to cover herself up, but accidentally by doing so, making it seem a little bit more, drawing her people's eyes there on accident.
I agree, Chadwick. Holy shit, Kaylin's a girl.
No, Chadwick doesn't notice. I just rolled for that.
Well, we also haven't had a direct interaction since today started. But as far as this goes, she's C-cup. You'd notice. And the fact that the outfit she's wearing, they'd make her look like on the larger side of C, smaller side of D. So, as far as that goes, Kaylin's definitely looking a little bit uncomfortable as she's eating down on the grilled cheese. Like she'd be nibbling, not even like taking full bites, just tearing off and taking a bite. String getting dragged to her mouth as she does so.
And
yeah.
So Chadwick did not notice the snack eating a snack.
Why would Chadwick notice himself?
Exactly. You don't have a mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yet.
Kaylin would try to make small talk with Jessica, ask about why she and Chadwick were sitting together earlier, not even paying attention to the fact that that's out of character, just more along the lines of like not paying attention to the fact that Jessica would have been visibly uncomfortable by it. Just more of the fact that, oh, you two don't normally sit together.
I mean, you ask about that, and she basically just goes into I have no idea why he just came up and he sat down and he was tired. And he said, I don't know. Just like unleashing the freak out that was happening internally.
Kaylin will try and comfort her. Even at one point, if she gets like really, really distraught, offering to give her a comfort hug. Not being like overly pushy on it.
Yeah,
just
no, I get it.
yeah.
I'm aware of what a comfort hug is.
I'm just saying, I'm tired. Okay,
You're not talking.
Kaylin's not the only one tired.
Comfort girls.
Flannery is running on about 3.5 hours sleep as well. Half of this isn't in character. Well, isn't just in character.
Call high five.
Don't worry, when you fall asleep,
in sync.
when you fall asleep midstream, we'll just say it's Kaylin just passed out in the middle of the street.
You know what? That would be fine.
Right. Fuck, there's a car!
Gets isekai'd.
Oh fuck, there's a car. Ah yes, Darwinism at its finest.
Why is Hovis driving it? It's speeding up now that he sees Kaylin.
It's called... He can't hear you. He has his AirPods in.
But yeah, as far as that goes, so, yep, just gonna be there for my girl.
Yep, and
as always, offer her some grilled cheese.
Yeah, she's too distraught to eat.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yep. And science class.
As
science class.
Go ahead. As always, Chadwick, you're sitting next to me, right? So yeah, you notice Kaylin has the boobs.
I don't know, Chadwick.
Hold on. Let's not assume everything. Nope. Nope.
You refuse.
Still see nothing.
You're too busy focusing on the fact that Alistair has been in the corner for 2 days straight.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just thinking, yeah, fucking serves you right, ass. God, I hate that guy. And yes, and in today's class. All right, now, so we're gonna be keep on going about the wee green men, and all they have their big pointed teeth, like this. And he starts mashing his teeth together and drawing a diagram of what their jaw looks like, and talk about how yes, now we green men, they use their massive fucking teeth to gnaw on the bones of babies.
Kaylin will raise her hand.
Aye, lass.
So you're saying that they gnaw on the bones of babies, but have you actually seen this happen? Or are you just telling us rumors that you think that we'll believe simply because they're supposed to be scary looking? I mean, not
rumors.
Not
you
just
think that's a rumor?
Teach. Just because some. Hold on, Jake. This is something that I think Kaylin should get in. Just because something's scary looking, that doesn't mean that it's actually that bad. I mean, look at yourself. You're really scary, but just because you look scary doesn't mean that you're a bad guy. You're, for the most part, decent.
The fuck do you mean I look scary?
I mean,
is it my kilt?
I mean, kind of. That and the fact that you have bagpipes behind your desk.
A proud Scotsman never leaves home without his bagpipe.
So you can see
I'm
why.
have to write you up for this.
I mean, that's fine. Wouldn't be the first time I got written up for telling the truth.
you only get in trouble in this class?
Yeah. Kaylin just hates Scotsmen.
Oh no.
And she's made an enemy for life.
I mean, yeah, that was what my fate card pulled, wasn't it?
You think you had a fate card? This was all Flannery's doing. This wasn't fate. This was you.
In all seriousness, though, she was actually trying, like, sincerely speaking, she was trying to give him a compliment. And that, look, just because you're scary doesn't mean that you're a bad guy, so maybe for these green things, that's the case too.
That's it. You die.
Oh, yes. Maybe they're not so bad when I saw them mashing on the bones. Babies back in the war.
If you saw them munching on bones of babies, why didn't you stop them?
I did! You daft cunt.
Okay, in that case, if someone were to encounter them, what would be the best way to actually, counter them?
Fucking take their heads off. You can't mash if you don't have any muscle to mash with.
I don't mash. What do potatoes have to do with anything?
What? Potato? That's the fucking Irish. I'm Scottish.
I wasn't saying it because of where you're from. I'm saying it because you mentioned mash.
This is going nowhere, so I'm just going to.
Yep. No, that's fine. That's fine. But that's basically the sum of it. She's gonna accidentally derail class because of tired.
Yes. And nothing was learned today, and you have several very angry looks from some of your classmates because they were looking forward to class today because it's fucking hilarious that this is their science class.
I mean, let's be real.
Cunt.
Let's be honest. As far as this goes, wouldn't this be also fairly entertaining for people, just seeing Kalen just constantly missing what he's trying to say?
Yes, but specifically I'm talking about the hardcore nerds.
Ah, Johanna. Got it. Kalen's just gonna...
but Flannery. No one likes that kid.
Yeah. The one who's always just yeah.
I mean,
that kid.
I mean, that's fair. But right now, Kalen's just too stupid to really get it. That only excuses this time around.
Mm-hmm. And with that, I'm just going to...
Well, you never answered my fucking question.
Oh, what'd you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you over Flannery's voice.
I know it's cool because when all of that was
I didn't even notice.
There's no one Chadwick having small talk right there. It's like, how many beanies do you own? They're the same beanie.
Yeah, Chadwick, how many beanies do you own, man? Just 3? Yeah, dude, I got 12. For each day of the week, and then backups.
I wash them.
I mean, so do I.
Neat.
I think Kalen would... Oh, sorry.
Isn't that what the shower's for?
What?
Jeremy, what?
What?
When was the last time you washed your hair?
through the beanie.
How do you dry your hair?
Through
With
the
beanie. How does the beanie dry?
With the beanie.
But wait a minute.
With the hair dryer.
It's a beanie dryer.
With the beanie dryer.
On to you.
I think Kalen would interrupt her little combo with
no,
the
you're having your argument with the teacher at this point, so no.
This is literally 3 people in the middle of right around her. I think it's safe to say she'd notice.
You could notice, but I'm saying you're busy arguing with the professor.
Well, what I was saying is I think she'd interrupt her the conversation, just turn to them, and when they're saying how many they have, just be like, Chadwick, I've got 5 and I don't even wear them. And then go right back to the same thing with the teacher.
Weird flex, but okay.
Does everybody have a beanie but me? Should I get a beanie?
Yeah, dude, you should totally
Raise
go.
your hand.
We can go to soup.
If you have a beanie, raise your hand. Everyone but Noah raises their hand.
Even
we're going to soup,
fucking
guys.
Yorp.
Oh yeah. Beanie is national hat of old country.
It's the national hat of old country.
National hat.
National hat or national headwear?
National hat.
What's the national headwear?
A beanie.
Ah, so it's both.
National boat. No. National boat of old country. Yeah, we're getting off track.
Yeah, let's hurry before I derail us further.
Yeah. All right. Class ends. Once again, you have these three outside, and Kaylin, you're also here now. And Jeremy's like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna go home and just die.
All right, you all seem pretty tired, so especially you.
I'm just gonna. He walks off, waves to these three over there. They wave and they do the whole wait thing, but he doesn't pay attention. He's just gone.
Should
Chadwick. Go ahead.
Chadwick knows.
Chadwick notices the assets and says, hey, nice.
How with us if you're doing that with disadvantage, I think you're just staring at this point.
No, he's not doing it with disadvantage.
But you're exhausted.
Oh, wait, am I doing it with disadvantage?
You have a disadvantage on skill checks.
Oh, I didn't know I was. Okay, never mind. Then, yeah, I still don't notice. I'm like, I know there's something, but I can't put my finger on it.
Kaylin, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, since you're all doing this. Yes, absolutely.
Oh yes, you notice.
No, it's like,
In fact,
nice.
fact,
19.
Nat 19, nice. You're staring. You're like, oh, how did she hide those with a sweatshirt?
Wait a minute.
Like,
Yeah,
Kaylin's a girl. Of course, it makes perfect sense.
Uh-huh.
Anyways,
Well, guys,
So
we
you
should probably tell those other three about the whole thing, about the hidden chamber under the slide, and Chadwick. If we have time after that, we should go to soup
get some
I'm down.
drawers.
and get myself a beanie.
I think that'd be good for you.
Want to fit in?
All right, so you guys gonna go over and talk to them?
I know we are.
Kaylin, what about you? Okay. And as you guys walk over, Jack's just like, "Oh, hey, man! I don't know why Jeremy didn't want to talk. I mean, we sent you all a message last night, but I mean, hey,
It
he's probably
probably
tired."
had to do what we're. It's probably gonna do with what we were about to tell you.
Okay, so yes, and Charles just kind of looks and is like, "So, you found something then, I take it?"
Did so?
Kaylin,
How many of you guys were aware of the secret snipe layer in the sandbox or under the sandbox?
the secret what in the what?
Okay, now take it. Okay, now. Well, here we go.
All right, gonna want to listen to this.
And
I'm
I'll
listening.
explain to.
I just love you. You're gonna want to listen to dead silence. I'm fucking listening, guys.
No, really listen.
Explain to them about the whole hidden snipe layer underneath, how you had to go down the slide like at nighttime, like midnight or whatever, and it will like open up the passageway. They will to go down in there. We fought off some of it with the snipes and found some items and all that. We cleaned it up. We bring that point up.
Okay. And they're just kind of looking at you, like kind of like dumbfounded, like, it was there and you went in alone and cleaned. Oh, wow.
Well, you see, someone kind of made the decision for us.
Roy just kind of looking around is like, is it Kalen? I think it was probably Kalen.
Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was muted. Oops. Yeah, I said, yeah, I kind of made I kind of went in on my own. They just followed after.
Don't yell at me.
Yeah.
Also,
that sounds pretty accurate. Chadwick.
Do they notice?
I said don't yell at me.
I'm gonna say yes.
And what about Jackie, who I will immediately pass over monster energy to?
I mean, she's like, I'm okay, but thanks.
Hang on to it. Knowing you, you'll probably need it.
But yeah, no, they notice the fact that you have tits.
I figured as much. And
Everyone but Chad.
Everyone
Who
Just
else
lays
but
down, ready to go
Chadwick?
just laying down in bed, closes his eyes. Oh my god!
seeing them notice, Kaylin just looks a little uncomfortable, but not as bad as how she was feeling during the lunchroom.
Let's see. Nope, still nothing. Nope. I think this is hilarious.
It's like, Chad, my eyes are up here. Yeah, they are.
I
Yeah.
know.
Wait, what
That's
are you
I'm
talking
looking
about? I know where your eyes are. God, you're dumb, Kaylin.
It's to the point where she's like, Chadwick, my tits are down here.
Yeah, they are. And why would I just stare at them?
I'm not some sort of pervert.
I have standards.
Oh, so this is the message you sent. Sorry, I kind of woke up late.
Yeah, everyone has that message from Jack. He's like, hey, meet up with us. Let us know if you found anything.
Yeah.
And no one checked their phone, which is why I didn't bring it up.
Like, well, you see, 3 of us were dead tired, and I do not want to be late.
And I take my perfect attendance very seriously.
Kaylin was taking her attendance seriously until she ended up being dead tired.
Yeah. Anyways, with that, they just kind of like, so, did you find anything?
We did.
I found some stuff I'd rather not say on school grounds.
Okay, then.
I found the bathroom.
Kaylin, PTSD, far off look. Yes, he did.
Did you find anything relevant?
We did.
Oh, we also found something relevant.
I mean, we slaughtered a shit ton of snipes.
Well, you're still here, so that's good, but next time maybe call for backup if you don't want you just going off on your own and
Let me repeat what I said. We slaughtered them. You see these bruises? This was the worst of it. I'm pretty sure none of my injuries healed. If I'm taking a look at myself, I'm pretty sure this is exactly how I left there last night. Kaylin says that, not realizing that's not actually the case, but she doesn't realize that's not actually the case. And I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure I got hurt the worst of everyone in the party, aside from Chadwick's ego.
What about my ego?
How many did you kill while we were in there? 2?
Wait, since he would be facing Kaylin, does he notice? Nope.
Nope.
We'll be sure to let you know. It's just at the moment when someone just goes out by yourself, it'd be just kind of made the call there. Sorry.
We didn't have much of a choice when she just dived right in there.
No. I get that. Just
And Chadwick
precaution
going
is
head
key.
first. Also, when was it? What time did we go down there? Like, was
We
it
went
like
down
exactly
about 1
midnight?
o'clock. It was about 1 a.m.
1 o'clock. Also, we went down like at 1 o'clock. Were any of you guys even awake at the moment there?
Yes, we're usually up fairly late. But
Just as a thought that even if we may have contacted you, you might have not have gone it just to make sure.
yeah, but I mean, even if we're not, it's just good to let us know. So if something does happen, we can investigate afterwards.
Got it. Let you know where to find our bodies.
At the worst case, yes. Hopefully,
It's
not the
fine.
worst case, though.
It'll take like double that many snipes for us to actually get hurt at that rate.
DM takes notes. All right.
Flannery knows what
Oh,
he's
you're a
saying.
guy.
Kalen doesn't.
Yep. Anyways,
Kalen's just being
That-
Kalen.
did you said you found some relevant information down?
Yes, you see, we found, well, 3 things in particular. We found these vials that I believe Chadwick has. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be bringing unmarked chemicals into a school, though.
I don't think he's smart enough to realize he shouldn't do that.
No, he's not smart enough to realize not to do that.
It's still in his backpack.
Oh, you better believe they're still in his backpack.
I mean, just like there's still knives in Kalen's backpack as well.
Oh, and you're judging me.
What's with you guys? They're bringing contraband to school.
Whatever. You fucking probably brought in like a bomb scroll.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get a.
We also found this scroll that has one of the spells on it, and then this journal here that we couldn't read at the moment.
And
Hand the journal over.
I will need to double check something real quick, but I'm pretty sure.
There's also a map on the table, right?
Yeah, it was a note. It was like a note sort of thing, not a map. Like
Yeah, okay.
in Korean, as you so think. Okay, and I just need to double check.
Does anyone here speak Korean? That's not Chadwick.
I speak Korean.
Chadwick didn't have a chance to look at it because Jake was dumb and it didn't save when he wrote it down. So
I brought up the point like, oh yeah, we just couldn't read it at the time.
yeah, it was just too dark.
What's Korean again? Is that bubble tea?
No.
I think you drunk too many of those monsters, Kalen.
How could you possibly mistake? And he would be turning to face her, so that means another perception roll. No. How could you possibly? He's too busy blinded by their blatant racism. How could you possibly get those two cultures mixed up? They're nothing alike, Kalen. You. Oh my God! I cannot believe you right now. This is so racist.
What did I
Don't
say?
even talk to me. Don't even talk to me.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Don't talk to me or my adoptive culture ever again.
Well, that's going on.
Heck in Korea, boo. She doesn't say that. Flannery says that.
Oh.
Well, that's going on. I'm getting us back. Whilst that's going on, Roy just says, I mean, I got it. I gotta read a little bit of Korean, I guess. I'm more Chinese sort of thing, but I guess I mean they all kind of stem from Chinese in some way or one way or the other. Do you hand him the note?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just checking something on Kaylin's side.
And,
Nope, Kaylin wouldn't realize that that's not how that works.
I mean, actually, to be fair, yes, a lot of the languages all have a sort of ancestor. Chinese is typically considered to be the common ancestor for most of the East Asian writings.
It is, but the Korean writing system is so
It's
drastically.
completely different now. Yes, I know, but
But that's sort of like my point. That was what I was trying to get at.
I get it, and we're getting into semantics here. So I'm just going to put it to a stop. So, with that, Roy just looks at Chadwick's like, yeah, you're in Korean with me, so come over here real quick.
With pleasure.
And he'll show you this, and I'm going to say it takes probably a good like 5-10 minutes, but with a little bit of Google food thrown in there too, because as you're reading it, you realize you can read it, but there's a lot of words you don't really quite understand, but you can read it, despite it not looking like 100% Korean. You can read it a lot easy. You can read it easily. It's kind of odd. However, there are some messes on it, like smudges. Looks to be like there's some sort of like grease on there, and that's what I give you. So you can read that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Ah!
Is this a grocery list?
No! It's somehow even worse.
Oh dear.
Read it aloud.
Move stealthily, move quickly. Don't be seen and only resort to killing if you've been caught. We need as many people alive or else the ritual won't work. The sites are scattered around this town of hidden springs. They must be secured before the ritual commences. We have several already in our grasp, but you will need to completely secure this one in it's smudged out
Smudged.
east, known as Site Jai. So pretty much they're making a fucking philosopher's stone.
Nani the fuck?
Yeah, that's right. This is Full Metal Alchemist.
Well, welcome to FMA RP. It was bound to happen eventually.
And unfortunately, I can't claim to have not seen FMA like they do at Nat 19 with Blazing Azure Crow. So, I just forgot that was the entire thing of like taking the entire world and turning it into a philosopher's stone, basically.
It was the entire country, but yeah.
Just all that one.
It was the world
landmass.
it was the world of FMA. We didn't know what extended beyond the country aside from
the country of Qing, and there was also the former country of Xerxes.
The country formerly known as Xerxes.
Because they got philosophized.
Yes, they got philosophized because their own king happened to be a douchebag. The douchebag.
It's been a good 10 years since I've read or watched FMA, so forgive me.
There is no excuse for that. Go back and rewatch it because that's a classic.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah.
Damn it, I'm watching Naruto, so you better watch FMA.
Believe it.
One of us will have a significantly better time than the other.
Yep, the one watching Naruto.
So I started back from.
Oh my god! They want to kill us!
I mean,
Well, yes.
yes and no, I guess.
Well, they don't want to kill us like right now, but they want to kill us later.
Yeah, that's why this is kind of the utmost importance.
What if that later's tomorrow?
It sounds like they're not quite ready, so
Oh, good.
we just need to double our efforts in looking. They said something to the east, but I can't really tell if it's where. So I think it's probably best we start looking to the east. You guys get some rest. We'll do some exploration tonight. And once you guys are not feeling like you're going to pass out, that's when you should probably help us, double our efforts.
But
Nod,
no,
nod, nod.
I'll help. I'll help you guys.
They look at you, and they look at how, like, your eyes are fucking bloodshot. It looks like you just smoked a wicked joint. It's like, no, you're no good if you're going to be so tired that you could fall asleep in combat, should it arise.
Perhaps you're right.
Plus, they're just looking at you. I'm surprised you haven't really done much in the way of, getting protection for yourself.
Wait, why would he need a condom? Not like he'll ever get laid.
Just looks at Kalen.
Looks at Kate.
Let's see! Does he notice? Nope!
Nope!
Kalen? Why are you so mean?
Because you're my friend.
Why do you think I'll never find love? Why do you think I will never be happy? Why do you wish all these bad things upon me? I'm just trying to live my life, and here you are just, like, being mean. I don't get it. I thought Canadians were nice. I guess
Kalen-
you're the exception to the rule.
Kalen's gonna cut him off while he's saying that and just give him a hug saying sorry.
Don't you touch me, you heathen!
Flannery, you mean sorry?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, eh?
She's gonna she'll cut him off with that while he's going on his rant being mad at her.
Why are you touching me?
I'm just trying to give you a hug as an apology. I didn't mean it to actually end up being offending you that much.
Chance,
Well,
I'm gonna find love. Rich one. Kaylin.
If you bring that up, she's gonna back off and
still
look
don't
at you
see
weird.
them. Still don't see them.
Don't even feel them.
I don't even feel them.
Actually, in that case, wouldn't it be the disadvantage be nullified with it being literally touching?
I would
But
say yes,
amplified with
because
Chadwick.
I mean, on the one hand, I find it hilarious that he still doesn't know.
I agree, but it's like in this circumstance.
On the other hand, I feel like there should be some form of advantage there for Squish.
What were those things? Just go look. Nice.
If he
She's
actually
still
does,
hugging you. As she's still hugging you, you look down like,
I look down.
clearly I see.
Nice.
apparently Kaylin doesn't mind too much because she feels so guilty about having a
Roll for getter.
She will back off of the hug when you say that, but she's not going to cover up like she had been when people looked. It'll just be more along the lines of an eye roll as you say that.
Just thinking, said, how does she hide that? How did I not notice? Has she been like? Thinking, said, has she been dressed like that the entire day?
Oh no, she's hot.
Oh no, she's hot. I forgot.
With that being said, getting back on track, yeah, no, not that protected. I'm talking like, if you ever get hit, it won't hurt as bad. Yeah, like what Charles has, that full on freaking riot suit. Or maybe not that intense, but you could get stuff custom made at that prop shop, and it's expensive, but it's a lot better than what you can kind of get just elsewhere. Especially because he'll fix it for, if it ever gets like really mangled, he'll fix it for a bit of a touch-up fee, but it's not bad.
Now, Jake, question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does the Jackie have anything for like her magical girl thing, or is it like is she like wearing like some battle armor, or is it just classic anime magical girl?
As far as what you can tell, right now she is just wearing just a traditional like navy blue dress.
I don't know when I saw it though.
Oh, when you saw it, no, she just basically like tapped a little bit of like how would I describe it? It tapped kind of like a leather, almost like a leather pauldron, like just going on her shoulder. It's not jutting out or anything. And that's when it transformed into like an actual like combat, like magical girl style combat suit. So it's not like your actual armor, but magical girl armor.
It was something.
Yes. So, and
You guys are wondering because it'd be like Noah would be like, she wasn't wearing anything.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, no, and then there's some difference. I mean, I got lucky and I found this at like, I got this from a, like, let's see, I think it was, we were traveling through, I think it was Nevada. No, I think it was, yeah, the Grand Canyon. There's some, like, this old Western town, and it had a lot of this stuff that was like antiques and stuff, and I got it, and apparently it was magical, and it was cool.
Did you
So
have
now
to
I can
go?
do that sort of stuff.
Did you have to go through the desert on a horse with no name?
No, we had a car, Kalen, because this is the 21st. What the hell was stupid ass question is that, you dumb bitch?
Kalen just sits there, feeling upset that nobody seems to have gotten the reference.
There's a lot of tension between
that
right
entire
now.
thing was a joke. That entire thing was a joke. Come on, guys,
I couldn't tell if she was actually saying that or if that was you in character. I mean, you out of character.
Yeah, no, that was all a joke because
Okay.
Why would she?
Yep.
No, you triggered her that bad.
Fucking hate that song.
I mean, hey, Jackie and I haven't interacted that much. Who knows? Maybe me having offered her the monster as a just in case ended up being a huge affront to her. Maybe I made an enemy of life from her.
Maybe you insulted her mom like Chadwick did with Roy.
Just might have.
Anyways, so yeah, no, then that's just. She's like, yeah. So I mean, if you don't want to, like, hope you get lucky, thrift shopping sort of stuff. I mean, yeah, pricey, but it's good and it lasts.
I don't know. I have nothing else to say.
Yeah, if anyone else, Chadwick,
I do not.
Kaylin,
Kaylin's just gonna be trying to keep herself standing right now, trying to finish another one of her monsters.
Yep.
By now, I'd say she's probably drunken at least 3 of them now throughout the day.
Yeah, you should probably stop, but I can't tell you what to do. And with that, I'm just gonna say, like, okay, so we're gonna go and just get ready for tonight, and then get ready for our patrol. So if we find anything, we'll let you know.
Nod.
Okay, sounds good.
They gone, bras. So now it's just you 3 and the resource officer, who's just kind of you guys still here? It's after school.
So
Yeah,
soup.
so are you.
He's not saying anything. He's just staring like
I thought he said something.
Chadwick, get the fuck out of here.
Chadwick's
Only
about to
Chadwick.
square the fuck up.
Anyway,
So soup.
Yeah, we're gonna go get Noah a beanie. You wanna come, Kaylin?
Sure. In fact, if you want,
You and your magnificent. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you want,
Your magnificent breasts.
I could end up. Is he actually saying that?
No, God, no.
I don't know with him. He very well could, and I wouldn't put it
Fair.
past him.
Fair, but no.
Need to soup.
As far as that goes, sure, I could use for some more shopping.
Noah needs a beanie.
I mean, I've got a couple of I've got like 5 beanies at home as well. If he doesn't like any of the ones at the store.
Is this where you got your beanie, Chadwick?
Yeah, I always get my stuff from Soup.
But
Yeah,
why
you
would you
never
buy?
been to the
But
soup
could
store?
be.
Why
You
would
never been to the Soup store?
why would you buy clothing at the soup store?
Because they have good quality products
But
for
shouldn't that be for
relatively
soup?
cheap prices.
But shouldn't that be for soup?
What are you talking about?
You know, like tomato, chicken and noodle.
Huh?
Chadwick, you know that's the other side of the store.
No, Kaylee. That's the other side of the store.
I'm so confused.
Go to the other section.
Kaylin's gonna
Maybe
go
they
to the
do
other
primarily
section.
soup.
Do I see anything
Okay.
other than clothing?
This is what you see.
Hot damn, there's an actual soup at the soup store.
Yeah.
I told you.
$3.19.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit expensive. I wouldn't buy it.
Oh, there's one right next to it that says $2.19.
Yeah, no, that's for the specialty, like the baked potato.
That's fair, but even 209's a bit much unless those are the large cans. I can't really get a good reference of size from that image, though.
It's condensed soup. Anyways, so yes. There is soup
Put
at
your
soup.
peas on it. Well, let's go beanie hun. I'll look
Dude,
for a darker
the
green,
beanie.
let's
a
get you a
dark
good
green
beanie.
beanie.
Kalen would like to search for a actually cute and fashionable one for Noah.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Kalen will look for one that's both cute and fashionable for Noah.
Okay.
You want a match?
You want to be tacky, bitch? Anyways, so I'll say you find whatever kind of beanies you're looking for, and I'm gonna say that, given that it's a relatively low price, you can get a good quality beanie for $8.
Will do. Money well spent.
Actually, I'm going to end up doing something very, very Kalen. Seeing
Oh,
that,
you're gonna try to steal it?
no, seeing that it's buying something for somebody, and she thinks money equals friendship. Ironically, for the exact opposite reason of the standard rich kid, she's gonna actually end up paying for it herself.
Ah,
Well, I have known. Are you doing it like in secret? Or be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this for you, Noah. Are you saying that or?
She'll just be upfront about it.
No.
I'm
You do
going
that.
to buy this for you so you like me.
No, she's just gonna say
That up front.
she's just gonna end up being
Fuck.
like when the cashier says how much it is, she's just gonna end up sliding in front of the cash register and just hand the cash over before he can even say anything. Just say, "I got
Okay.
this."
Slide in front of the registers and into his DMs.
There's no one there,
Nice.
so it's like, wow,
Nice.
they're baking here. Look, they've been just tape that bitch to
Okay,
your mom.
we're good.
But are we? Are we really?
Well,
Can
with
we really be good?
with Kaylin trying to buy love from people, yes,
Okay.
because that's how it works, isn't it? You can only get people to
Pretty much.
love you if you buy stuff for them.
Yeah. Anyway, so just
Okay, that's what I was saying. I'm like, I can buy my own beanie.
Kaylin's just gonna look really awkward as she ends up saying, "No, it's fine. We're friends, right?"
You do this way too much.
Hmm.
This is way too much.
It's only $8. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. So I can spend it myself.
She'd already have handed the money over, so.
You guys are just so adorable.
Javik, shut up.
Chadwick, I might actually end up punching you if you say that again.
Be careful, your tits might fly out of that top.
And with that, I don't need a roll. She's gonna cover up, accidentally accentuating them further.
But
Yeah.
you're gonna do the Marilyn. You're doing the Marilyn Monroe cover up. Oh, I'm making it easier.
Like she's sincere. Like if you were to instinct her, she would be sincerely trying to cover up. But like the way it looks,
I'm just imagining she's trying to
she
put
doesn't.
them together.
She doesn't wear these outfits, mind you. Like canonically, the last time she wore something that didn't include a oversized hoodie or a sweater was probably like back when she was in Montana, and that was only because the summer got way too hot for her.
Okie doke.
got him.
No, it would have.
Got him.
No, it would have just
A
been with
second.
her friend. That
There you
one
go.
time. That one time.
Damn, that burn damage.
Just like a sigh and just be like. Then eventually, he'll still hand over the $8 to the cashier.
Handed the money, so meh.
All right, just mark $8 off your list.
Already done.
I did.
Wait, who paid?
Me.
I'm still giving it to the cashier.
Then the cashier's getting an $8 tip. Damn it.
Nonsense. Oh, pay. Just kidding.
The cashier legally can't take that. So
Okay, fine. How about we go half? Okay.
No.
I'm not accepting anything different from that or me
Why
paying
is this
full.
a dispute?
Why don't you just buy me something then, Kaylin?
Wait,
Sure.
you buy for Chadwick?
I mean, we weren't looking for anything for him, but sure, let's get you one as well.
There.
No,
you buy me this
the
beat.
entire time. This beat.
Chadwick picks out the Ultra Deluxe Super Edition Special Plated Beanie worth $5,000.
Chadwick, that's
The cashier-
$5,000. I'm not that rich. My dad is, but I'm not.
I want to roll for bullshit.
Now, I'm kidding about that. I was just making a joke because commenting with it's like, oh, I want this, and then it's super fucking expensive.
Oh no, I got where you're coming from. Don't worry, Jake. The joke wasn't lost on me.
I'm just glad because that was definitely an inside joke, but it was still funny to me, so that's why I did it.
Talking shit, boy.
You always wanted the expensive shit.
Because it's good shit. Why settle for less? Who goes into a fucking store and is like, give me your most inferior product?
Meekly raises hand.
Not out of necessity.
Lowers hand again.
There you go.
Bring me an inferior product worthy of Mordor.
Exactly. Like, no one says this. Like, if I didn't have to, I would be like, get me the cheapest butter you could find.
I mean,
Here's not butter.
anyways, so
Methinks I'm not the only one who's sleep deprived.
You would be
So-
correct.
So, okay.
Chadwick, you get another. Kaylin spends $8 to buy you a beanie, and the ships continue to sail.
Yeah, Noah and Kaylin are such a cute couple.
That's what I got, Chadwick.
You say that as I end up paying for a beanie just for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
No
after I
fighting
got
over
you
mine.
after I got you the deck of many thongs.
Yep.
Wait a
You
minute.
guys are
Is
just
Kaylin
so.
flirting with me?
Wait a minute. Does Kaylin love Noah?
Wait a minute. It's Tuesday. All right, so
The
you're done.
Cheez-Its are here!
Anything else you want to do at soup?
Okay, Flannery.
Yeah.
We did not come to the conclusion about Noah's beanie.
Oh no, Noah's paying for his beanie, and then Kaylin just bought Chadwick a beanie because she wants to spend money.
Yep.
Okay.
That was the conclusion. You ended up bringing up a good point about getting a beanie for Chadwick, and she was like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'd be cool with that." He definitely needs at least one more, anyways, and you need to get at least 3 more. So, but we can work on
Next
on
time
your
I'll come to the store
collection
by
in the future.
myself.
What the hell did I do?
I'm
And
saying
with
her
that-
thought process, not what she's actually saying.
With that, what else do you kiddos want to do?
Excuse
Don't
me?
aren't the Cheez-Its here today?
Wednesday, I believe.
Damn it.
So next game.
I am upset.
You are upsetty about your spaghetti.
Oh no, I'm upset about my lack of Cheez-Its. A desk of them, to be exact. Damn. I don't. What else is
Let
there?
me just pull up the world map for you.
The world is more than just soup.
Oh wow, what a
Bird
barren
versus
world!
camel.
Round 2.
Fight!
This time the camel has 2 humps.
I wasn't ready for that.
What the fuck?
I know, right? 2 humps?
Oh, that's there. That should be. Okay.
Bird versus camel 2, the second hump.
So, this is the world map. You are currently at the stores section. Do you remember the stores, or do you need me to list them again?
No. I remember. You know, guys, I heard something about a bowling alley.
Bowling
It was
alley.
like, yeah, it was like opening up and stuff. And like, you know, you go there to bowl where you gotta knock over the pins with a ball.
I'm also going to
That's how bowling works.
This is just Jake speaking up. If you decide to go to the bowling alley, you'll see that it's still under reconstruction. And it says open soon.
That's sad. But then
Just
again,
break into
reality
the bowling
is
alley.
often disappointing.
Uh, could, you know, do some investigations.
I'm also just reminding you that you guys are exhausted. Special.
What you mean? No, I know.
Caitlin's displaying her exhaustion by being extra stupid and by being a little extra passive when it comes to making decisions.
Oh, thank God.
So,
Also, she'd look around and see if anybody is staring at her, just because the last little bit of school's now got her a little paranoid.
are you actually looking, or are you just being self-conscious that people are looking?
She's basically both, but actually looking.
Perception.
That was kind of what that was meant to be, but sure. 1 second, I'll do a proper perception.
Chadwick, absolutely.
I mean, you just notice the fact that Chadwick. Nice. Every so
Wait,
often.
what? Whoa!
I'm kidding.
No, you don't notice. No, you. Nice.
No, I mean, but you
Nice.
don't notice Chadwick is
Well,
occasionally glancing, which is why you feel self-conscious.
well, you see, Chadwick, because you're actually within like 5 feet of me, I've got advantage on the roll against you, therefore meaning the 19 works.
No, you don't.
It's a joke, Jake. It's a joke.
Nice.
I'm making sure you don't have advantage because you bullshit your way into making people think you do.
Nice.
What's nice, Chadwick?
I mean,
The weather.
It is nice, isn't it?
Hey, Caitlin's tits. You must be more of an ass, man.
Kaylin would huff and just sort of like walk faster, so she's out of eyesight of that. Like, breasts are out of eyesight.
I'm not sure if Chadwick actually said that or not. So
No, you wouldn't say
Okay,
that.
okay,
What
okay.
the fuck, hell no.
It's just the weather.
I can't
Just
tell
the
with
weather.
Chadwick. He would say that
Fair.
shit.
Fair. That is fair. That's a fair assumption to make. But he would not have said that. Unless provoked.
Where do
Okay.
we want to go? There's like the library that no one goes to. There's the diner that everybody goes to. There's the arcade that everybody goes to.
There's the other places that people go to that you just never go to.
The Spoopy Mansion.
Well, let's think about it. They said that there's places all around they need to, like, secure and stuff.
You be secure about a Spoopy Mansion?
That spooky mansion hit me in the dick. I want my revenge.
How?
It threw a ball at me.
Chadwick, did
How
you
is
throw
the
the ball at it
ball
first?
Listen, that's not important, Caleb. What matters is that it hit me in the dick, and it deserves to pay the price.
So I'm gonna go hit it in the dick.
But you're not going to be using it anyways.
What? Wait, repeat that?
But you're not going to be using it anyways, so why does
You
it
think
matter?
what? The ball? What are you talking about? Of course I am.
She just
Go
finger
in the
guns
Spoopy
down.
Mansion.
She just finger guns down at you.
Huh?
Roll perception.
Roll
Roll.
intelligence.
Hold on.
2 nat 20s inbound.
Wait a minute.
Talking about little Chad.
Why are you always making fun of me? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you ever do is poke fun at me, and I don't get it. I'm a nice guy. I've never been mean to you.
You're right, you are a nice guy. And,
Thank you.
And it's precisely because of that that I know you'll be a good sport about my jokes.
Keelan, he's clearly not.
Oh,
You can't just make fun of the man and then double back on it when he's clearly not okay with it.
well, Kaylin, I guess you'll be fine with my jokes, right?
As long as you don't go outright crude, I won't mind.
Alright, he's just gonna go up and whisper in your ear, boing, boing.
Just real quick, just because Kaylin's not very smart.
Hey, hey.
I don't get it.
Nice.
Blink, 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 blink.
And
Today is a
with
beautiful day. Today.
With that, do we have a decision on where we're going, or do you guys want to go to bed early?
Oh no, Kaylin's gonna be obstinate and she's gonna try and stay awake the entire day.
I think. Oh, I said spooky mansion.
That's the only thing I heard.
I mean,
I don't know if Noah has anything else otherwise to say.
I'm fine with the spooky mansion. I brought that up.
Kaylin's down for Spooky Mansion if you guys want Spooky Mansion.
Okay.
Spooky mansion it is.
To the spooky mansion.
I wish there was a way for me to add these bullshit rolls to my actual skill list.
Why do you want to go to the fucking place that is at the end of my goddamn map list that I have to scroll for like 5 hours to get to?
Well, why'd you introduce it to us?
I ask that
To
every
hit
time.
you in the balls, Chadwick. That's why.
There is no map. There is no map for it yet. I didn't make it.
What?
So, in that case, I'm just going to put you out in the park, and I'm going to show you the thing that I said. I'm going to share this. The McQuid Mansion.
Guys, why does this mansion look so very much like the park that we just ended up getting
I just
attacked
showed
at?
you the McQuid Manor.
Yeah, this is the place that hit me in the dick.
A lot of chimneys. Santa has many access.
You're
Yes.
right, Noah. It would be so easy for Santa to just get in there. Wait a minute. Noah, I'm gonna throw you on the roof.
What?
I don't think that's a good idea.
You're gonna sneak into the house and unlock it from the inside. Like
Wait,
Santa.
Kayla's bear sneaking to me.
There's also a gate with like pointy spikes on it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, Chadwick. I think you might actually kill Noah. If the spikes don't do it, I think the fall will.
Nonsense. You just gotta sneak down the chimney like old Saint Nick.
I refuse to be a part of this.
Maybe there'll be milk and cookies at the end of this chimney.
Chadwick,
It is how many? It is.
Chadwick, there's a very fatal flaw with your plan.
You're right, it's not Christmas.
Exactly. Also, take a look at Noah. Does he look fat enough or have a long white beard?
Not yet.
Until then, it's probably not a good idea to risk his life doing this.
You're right, we should have went to the diner first.
Help me. Just.
Also-
Alright, so how do you suggest we get in there?
The best bet would be probably getting a pair of. No, that would be that would be illegal. Not that I'm against it, but something tells me Noah would be.
Well, what's your idea?
I mean, we could always get some bolt cutters and end up snapping off the chain that's got the gate locked up.
What if we just use like our magic?
I mean, we certainly can. Kaylin would like to manifest her knife and then try and bring it down on the chain, expecting nothing to happen.
You have a knife in hand. There's a chain not in hand. Go ahead and then roll for an attack.
All right, one
Beyond chain.
moment.
You know, actually, Cole, you could yeet me over that fence. I do have featherfall.
And
I'll bring it up again.
do you have disadvantage on attack rolls?
I mean, I think for the sake of
level exhaustion.
I think for the sake of
Comedy,
comedy,
yeah.
I should.
Yep, you
Because I was
swing
just
down you swing down with the knife, trying to cut the chain just to show Chadwick, and you, as you do, you let go. you hit it in such a way that it reverberates through your arm, and you let go, and the knife starts spinning, and the pommel hits Chadwick in the dick.
He's gonna curl up in a ball like, why'd you do that?
Caitlin's just gonna look very, very wide-eyed and shocked. I swear, I didn't mean for that to happen. I was just trying to show that. I was just trying to show that.
Why'd you hit me in the dick?
I didn't mean to.
Like, ooh.
Why is it every time I come here I get hit in the dick?
I didn't mean to. I was just trying to show that trying to break the chains with these things isn't a good idea.
You're gonna break my chain. Why?
Caitlin's gonna just go straight faced with 3 dots appearing above her head. I don't get it.
Just gonna look at her down the eye. You're gonna break my dick.
That's what she said.
Caitlin,
Shut up, Jeremy.
Shut up, Jeremy. He's not even actually here. Caitlin's just gonna try very, very hard to bite back the obvious joke.
And then Kane's like, nice.
You're gonna say now like I would use it anyways.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, I think it'd be hilarious if Chadwick said that on accident. Like, said that's what Caitlin would say.
No, that is what he said.
Oh. I mean, you said it, not me.
So yeah, you were gonna say it. You punch me in the dick and you're gonna kick me while I'm down.
I was trying. First off, I did not end up doing that to you.
What do you mean? You're the one who you punched me in the dick.
No, I attacked the chain on the gate. I did not mean for that to happen at all.
So you're telling me the chain punched me in the dick? That's ridiculous.
I mean, you were also saying that the mansion did the same thing.
It did though.
So, how is the chain doing it any different?
Because a chain is a weak little thing. Have you seen the size of this house?
Chadwick,
What's up?
I'll just put it this way. You've seen how I've handled the snipes, right? If I was planning on hitting you with my knife, it would be in the neck, not down there, with the sharp side, not with the pommel of my handle.
Yeah, Chadwick, you feel immensely lucky that it wasn't the pointy end that you got hit with.
I think I would have actually. I think I would just went home.
So yeah, that's what happens.
Maybe coming to this manor was a bad idea, guys. Maybe
Okay.
you two just need time away from each other.
What are you talking about? Oh, so you two lovebirds can work your magic.
Shut
Oh,
up.
I got you, buddy.
Shut. Is that it?
That's all right, buddy.
Caitlin's just gonna start walking away now.
All right, no, I can launch you over the fence and you can unlock it from there. How about that?
How am I gonna? What? No, it's not a good idea. It's gonna hurt.
No, it's not. Come on, just like roll when you land or something, like in the action movie.
Does
I know you.
Does Noah know he has feather fall?
Yes, I do. But he doesn't want to get yeeted over a fence.
I mean, that's
Like, it's
fair.
It's fair.
I just wanted to confirm if Noah knew.
Chadwick missed.
And ended up landing him on the spikes.
Well, I killed Noah. So, okay, look. If you really don't want to do it, I can't make you, but this is the best suggestion I've had all day.
Caitlin's gonna walk back over and say, "Guys, we're idiots. I think I just realized what we could do.
What?
Why don't we just climb the fence using the 3 of us as a way of being able to get over?"
Isn't like very rusty, right?
Yeah, it's not looking good. It's rusty and like bad. Like the rust itself is like barbed wire.
Like, and how tall is it?
I think I said it's like 8 to 10 foot.
Okay, so if like me and Chadwick were on top of each other, we could maybe do it with Kaylin going over, but then that's without like any support.
It would probably be better for it to be Noah who climbs over so he could just feather fall down.
Oh, better idea. You're tiny. Chadwick, throw Kaylin and I put Failfall on her.
That's a good idea. He's just gonna grab her arm.
As long as he's not grabbing, chest area, she's not gonna fight too much.
What? That's a good idea. No, I'm gonna grab her by her tit
Knowing
and then just
More leverage.
yeet.
More service
Cole,
area.
knowing Chadwick, I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay, Cole, what's your strength?
My strength is a 17, so I have a +3 modifier.
I could give you a 14 automatically and make that a 17, and I might be able to get me enough.
Can I use a bardic inspiration?
I think you could use it on yourself.
That's why I'm asking if I can.
I think in that case, it'd be better to use the bardic inspiration on me, and in the hopes that I can roll for luck to make sure I don't get hurt.
This is true.
Could work.
All right, let's do it.
The three-way team. Because I think a 17 would be good. A 17 is good.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
good
give bardic
yeet.
inspiration for the landing.
Featherfall
So
to make
inspire
sure.
Kaylin with nice words when she's been barbaring you this entire time.
When
Yeah.
I've been doing nothing but using vicious mockery on Chadwick.
Yeah.
Why have you not been using Vicious Mockery this entire time? You've been commenting back at her call.
That is a good question. Why haven't I? I should have.
Just mean words at the end of the day.
This is true.
Okay. Yeah, you're just walking down the street. You just hear nice, and then Kaylin, you just feel like you've just been personally attacked, and you take the 1d4 psychic damage.
I mean, in all fairness, actually, you know what? For the sake of it, Cole, hit me with a successful vicious mockery, because she is super self-conscious at this point, and you.
Hecking got him.
So, all
Zero
right.
use hecking god, that's a lot of burn damage.
Cool, so I'm down by 2 HP. Because at this
We have
point,
a plan.
I feel like that's only fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to ask, you really want to do this?
I mean, seeing as I've got an ankle monitor on me, this is a seriously dumb idea, especially since I have no way of getting back out. But
Just open the
Okay.
gate.
But Kaylin's
What's
too
the
stupid
plan
to
when you go
realize.
on the other side? This is a half-baked plan. What are you doing on the other side then? It's not like it's gonna be easier on the other side.
I didn't think that far. I just know we can get over if we work together, but
We can get over. However, we're still having a main problem opening it.
This is
I mean, there might
true.
be a crowbar somewhere. My only concern now that you bring that up, though, is I just look down to my ankle and then, oh shit! I've been wearing shorts. I'm not covering my ankle, meaning that monitor's been on display all day.
Yeah, funny about that.
I would have probably tried to cover it up with thigh highs then. In that case, which would work also because of the outfit choice she's wearing, anyways. But even then, you'd be able to still see something protruding on her ankle. So,
With the blinking red light, so
Yep. So
I haven't saying anything because I figured you thought about.
I mean,
mean,
as soon as you're like,
because
considering
I'm
I'm wearing it.
yeah. Go on.
I'm assuming because like you were saying, considering I'm wearing it, you would look down. Thus, naturally, we both look down too. Be like, what the hell's that?
Is that a skip it? You guys never know.
Skip it. Oh god. Oh god, Jake, you just brought back some shit. How do I remember that?
It was either this or an implant. I chose the less invasive of the two.
Chadwick, you could have gotten tit implants.
Nice.
I'm only
Wait,
taking.
what is that?
It's a tracker. In case I go someplace I'm not technically supposed to go, or have to end up proving that I may or may not have been at a store that may or may not have gotten robbed. Speaking of, as she says so, she ends up pulling out just like a random piece of candy that she totally didn't have before. Just noms on it immediately.
Noah has like the finger pointed to your leg, then he just puts it to his mouth, being like, "What did you do?"
Canadian killer.
Canadian.
So Noah, did you actually ask what you did? Ask her what she did.
Yeah.
Can you roll
Yeah.
me charisma?
Fucking no.
I broke into a house just like this one.
Actually, I don't even need you to roll charisma. I not one.
I was joking when I said no, but yeah, that's fine too.
So, Kaylin just ends up sitting down, just sort of like just sits down and ends up explaining. So, I may have burgled my father's house, or attempted to.
How do you burglar your own dad's house?
He wasn't my
She's
dad at
like,
the
I mean,
time.
he's your dad. That's just like, like me going to the cupboard and taking chips. Like, I mean, I guess, but I live there.
He wasn't
Funny
my
enough,
dad.
that's the same for you.
At the time, he wasn't my dad.
How does that work? I mean, like, you were born.
But not to him.
Well, yeah, your mom gives birth, but, like, he's still, like, your dad's your dad. It doesn't change. That doesn't change.
You're adopted.
Kaylin just cuts him off. Yes, Noah, I'm adopted.
How long ago was this?
Jake, specifically about how many months? 1, 2 months?
You officially moved in with your father at the end of August, so I would say hazard a guess and say it probably happened back in like
About 2 months ago.
May, June-ish, yeah, something like that.
About 2 months, maybe a week more, a week less.
Adopted someone? He was trying to rob you? You were trying to rob... Mm-hmm.
It's a bit complicated. But if you guys really want me to explain, I can, but I'd rather do so someplace where we could be actually seated.
If that's the case, then... Why were you trying to rob him? What about your... Is there a... Okay, Jake, is there like is there any like form of orphanage in Hidden Springs at all?
Not that you're aware of, no.
Where...
At the time I
It's the
was
thing
living...
that it's like, where'd you come from?
At the time I was living in Montana.
Montana? Is he like...
This was just after I managed to get out of a really, really bad group home. Look, if you want to talk, I'm willing to answer questions, but not here. Kaylin takes another look at the mansion, and as she does actually start to end up realizing what was joked about earlier. It does look fairly similar to the one that she robbed.
I mean, you didn't want to talk here. The burglary was gay, so I made it burglary. God damn.
I
It's like, if you
didn't
don't
actually catch what you said.
I was lying on what Jake posted, but
In Discord, yeah, the orphanage owner said that burglary was gay, so I burgled a lot.
I mean, not wrong.
I wonder who the orphanage owner is.
I did say it was by a Mrs. Henderson.
Just to wait until season 2 of Dark House for the big reveal.
But no, what was like? I mean, if you don't want to talk here, we can maybe go somewhere else. But I mean, there's no one here.
Mm.
Same.
The reason why is like I'd be fine with going to the park, or even if we were to end up just I'd rather not be by a place that looks like that while we do so. Kaylin just starts becoming more and more nervous as she starts to realize how similar the appearance is. Like, I really don't care where we go. We can end up going literally anywhere else. Just as long as the mansion's not right in my face.
I guess.
I
Where would
guess
you
it's
want to go
fine.
then? Did you hear me?
No, I wasn't able to hear you.
Where would you want to go then?
I mean, as I said, I'm good with literally anywhere else. Some place where it's just us, or some place where it's really loud, so the only people who could hear us are us. Either way is fine, as long as that as it's not right here.
All right, so where are you looking to go? If you go anywhere.
I'm gonna say this
Chadwick's
out of
basement.
character. She'd be literally fine if we walked like 50 meters in a direction, so that place is hidden behind trees. If somebody wanted to recommend that, like that's literally her only issue. She's just not smart enough to realize that she could say, "Let's go a little bit away from this spot, but still be in the general vicinity."
And let's do that then.
All right, Noah, the smartest person of the group, would probably be the one to suggest it. So we go like 50.
Okey-doke.
So we go just a little ways away from there. Ah, this is so much better.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly.
Yep.
What spooky mansion?
I'm just gonna throw you. I said I'm just going to throw you into random forest map. Generic
Perfection.
forest map. Got it. I'm just gonna plop you guys down here real quick. Jeremy, you get out. Chad. Noah. Probably gonna have to assign you control.
And for my sake, I'm gonna just do a perception check.
All right, roll me a perception.
There you go. Perfect. A perfect perception.
Yep.
And
Yep.
actually, as far as this goes, Saji, can you still give me that charisma just to see at what point would she be willing? Would she stop herself from spilling her guts basically on this?
You see, I'm not very criticize boy. I'm an awkward boy, you see.
No, that's fine. I was gonna end up treating it as advantage anyways, since she not won. So, and this is just to see about how much she's willing to go on.
All right.
So
like I said,
she'd be willing to answer basically a few questions at the very least from you guys, but not
Chadwick, roll
but
charisma.
not many.
Do it.
Let's see.
Roll that sexy bot of yours.
Oh! Looking like a snack?
Emerson's hitting him in the dick.
yeah, Noah, you don't notice anything out of the perception.
I'm assuming. I assumed.
And
Yeah.
Kaylin's not paying enough attention to that degree. She's just trying to get away, so she wouldn't want to do a perception.
And with that, I'll go back on mute and let you guys do your talky talk.
Basically, ever since I was little, I've been in and out of group homes and foster care. My parents, they weren't around. So, as far as everything goes, I was, for the most part, on my own. And when prospective foster parents would try and take me in, there'd be one reason or another why it wouldn't work. So instead of just waiting for them to kick me out, I'd usually just leave or end up basically trying to get the social workers to take me anywhere else. And after a while, I wound up at Queen of Montana's group home for, she just mumbles as she says, unwanted children. And as far as that went, it was actual hell being there. So I had a choice really at that point. Go to get myself kicked out of there, end up running away for the God knows how many time, or end up committing a crime and supporting myself through robbery, and using that as my ticket out. And I mean, it helped that that the group home mom was very against thievery, saying, if you don't go to game night, that's gay. If you end up stealing from other people, that's gay. If you are caught making out with someone of the same gender, that's gay. She had so many stupid rules, and I was trying to do literally anything and everything to get out of there because it was actually unbearable. For example, here's something I think you could appreciate as an example of hell. Her idea of an education was she sat us around for about 8 hours a day learning some game about dice instead of actually having us learn about math and science. Pretty sure you can understand how frustrating that would be. I don't even like math or science, and I would have preferred that. And when it boiled down to it, by the time that I finally ended up managing to get kicked out, it was, she just sort of starts stumbling over her words, a bit of it being inaudible for the most part. And because of that, I got kicked out, but then needed to have some way of supporting myself. So, hey, I found this mansion that looked really abandoned. And so I figured, hey, might as well try and see if there's anything worth looting. If I can sell some stuff, it'd probably have me set for a while. And I went in, didn't happen to realize that the owner had just sent his butler to get the place tidied up again. And, well, I kind of got busted as I was about to walk out with some really expensive looking item. Not really sure what it was, but it looked like it was made of solid gold, so it had to be worth a pretty penny. Most of the trial was basically me having to try and convince the judge that I had been arrested on false charges. Judge didn't exactly buy that. So when everything was said and done, the judge was going to end up sending me to jail. Technically, was going to send me to juvenile detention, seeing it as my first offense where I was caught. But Dad ended up striking a deal with the judge, and I had the choice. I could either become his adopted daughter or go to jail. Wasn't exactly much of a choice, though. Who would go to jail when you have the option to not? So that's kind of how it ended up being.
What were you doing for, like, lot of your time. I mean, I understand you ran from Montana, but like that's a far distance away from Colorado. You got Wyoming right in between us.
As far as that goes, I'm his adopted daughter. I basically am stuck having to go wherever he decides that I go.
No, not that. I mean, how'd you get from Montana to Colorado?
That happened in Montana.
He was in Montana?
She nods. I guess it was his winter home or something. Not sure why you'd want a winter home in Montana, but she shrugs. He seems to have, honestly, this where we're at now is supposed to be his summer home, and by summer home I mean it's explicitly meant for just the month of August.
Why is he still here?
Apparently, he figured having me set in one state for during the school year would be good for my education. Help me
Well, I
make
guess that makes
it
sense.
would help me make friends and blah blah blah, all that goody stuff.
In just the school year?
I don't know. I might wind up being left here for further into the upcoming years, or at the end of the year, he might decide that he wants to take me to his summer home, and by summer home I mean July home out in California. It really just
Aren't
depends on
you
his whims.
That's a lot of homes.
you like thankful to him at all? I mean, we went to your house previously and you two didn't really
I
mm,
I don't hate him if that's what you're asking. It's not like
yeah,
I've
but
got
you think
any.
you'd be trying harder for the guy that would, practically saved you from everything.
Yeah, he did make sure you didn't. He literally, you robbed him, and he's like, "Hey, live with me.
No,
Don't go to jail. That's whack."
I get that. I'm not mad at him or dislike him or anything. In fact, I had been trying to show some appreciation by cooking breakfast in the morning, but, well, let's just say I'm not exactly what you'd call a skilled cook. I'm not sure if he's wondering if I'm trying to poison him or something with how bad my cooking's been lately. I mean, I had one good dish, but I've seen how he's been trying to choke it down for my sake.
I mean, understandably, but you got something that not many people really got, which is essentially a second chance and a huge upgrade from what it was. You think you'd, I don't know, take advantage of that, but
Noah, can you roll me an instinct or intuition or whatever natural D&D term
inside,
is? Yes, thank you. I'm so used to our campaign.
how about that? I'm on shit today.
I'd still say an 11's enough for you to be able to, from what you know of Kaylin, she's not exactly the type who seems to like actually owing someone.
I was getting to that point.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it was very well understood on Noah's part.
It's like, even though like you don't seem to be the type, it's like, why not try at it? I mean, like, you're not, no offense, the best at making friends. I don't know if you really have a friend. You argue with the teacher practically every day. You go in head first, not even like thinking about anyone else's decisions. It's like you don't care about anything. And you think like someone who came from your background, which is horrible, would, you know,
Well, All I can say is as far as caring goes, I don't think it's a question about if I care or not. I just I am who I am at my core. And I do try, but I mean, you've seen how things work out whenever I try to do anything.
Then would jail have honestly been the better option for you?
Kalen just shrugs.
I just don't get you.
As far as that
I don't
goes,
get a lot of people myself.
can the two of you roll me a perception there, just because of what you said?
Perception.
Nice.
Perception. There
There it is! There it is!
it is!
Oh my god!
Oh,
Alright.
baby, a triple.
Noah, what was the thing that you said just before I asked for you to do the roll?
I just don't get you. And I was like, I just
Okay.
don't get people in general.
When you said, I just don't get you, you'll overhear Kaylin mumble to herself, you and me both. As in, Noah would understand, she means that she doesn't understand herself either.
I mean, oh, he'll hush up for a bit there. Chatty.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get people at all. People just need to, what is it, like, wear themselves on their sleeves or whatever they say. Be translucent with each other.
Roll me a charisma as you say that. Just because of the fact that Kaylin is currently just like saying everything.
Heckin' got him. He messed up everything there, but it sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
Remember, you've got disadvantage.
Oh, you are correct.
You tired
Never-
boy.
You're like, wow, this idiot doesn't make any sense. Like, that doesn't make any sense what he just said.
As far as that goes,
Fuck you say to me, you little shit.
I mean, it's not hard to get what you're saying. Alright, as far as that goes, Kaylin's just gonna end up just sort of muttering, just loudly enough that you guys can hear her. I mean, I've been trying the best I can with you two. As far as that goes. I mean, that was sort of the whole point of, for example, trying to buy the beanie for Noah and having bought one for you. I'm not really good at friends, as Noah, albeit I don't think he meant it this way, but bluntly pointed out. And growing up, pretty much the only thing that really got people to stick around you was if you could buy them things that they wanted or needed.
I mean,
As far as I'm used to, that's really all I know. So that's why I've been constantly trying to do stuff like that, buying stuff for you guys when I have the ability to. She's just like really red-faced right now. Like straight up blushing.
Look, making friends is real easy. You don't need to do any of them buying the mumbo jumbo or anything special. You know how you do it? You be yourself.
You walk
I
up to
just-
them and
I
say,
just
"Hi,
be
I'm
me."
Jesse."
I just
Shut
be
it,
me, and people they like me for me, not like my money, because I don't got any of that. That's why my mom says marry a rich one, even though it's not about the money. It's about happy.
You said marry a rich one.
Bah!
And I'm technically using this for she misunderstands it, so let's see how she is. I'm using a different role for it, but 7. Oof.
Stop
She just
covering your boobs.
in this case, I'm just using that as a placeholder role since I don't have something actually worded right for that. Kaylin just looks to Chadwick, and all she seems to have heard was you mentioning your mom saying marry a rich one. Chadwick, I don't like you like that.
Huh? What are you talking about? You don't like me as a friend, just like me being me?
No, I like you as a
Chadwick said
friend,
way
but
more than that.
I don't like you. I know he said more than that. But Kaylin
I
only
know.
heard
I
marry.
know. I was saying that.
Okay. I know you're. I know you that we're friends and all, but I'm not marrying you just because we're friends.
Why would I want to marry you? What?
You keep bringing up marry a rich one. That's
Just what my mom has been saying since I was a little toddler.
Chadwick.
Why would I want to marry you?
Please roll me vicious mockery. I know you didn't mean to, but
Why would I ever marry you?
okay, not too bad. She'll live.
You're not waifu material at all.
You're not waifu material. Chadwick, what the fuck's a waifu? Not you.
Can you at least understand how it comes across when you keep bringing that up? I think has there been a single day where you haven't said that in front of me?
Just gonna look to Noah. Well, she also said marry a smart one, so I guess I'll marry Noah instead.
What?
It's
Hold
a
up.
You're a
joke.
cute couple. Kaylin saying,
Oh,
adding
now
on to
it's
the joke.
okay.
She's saying it. She's saying it as an obvious joke. Just seriously
Come
trying to
on.
pull anything away from the idea of her and Chadwick.
Come on.
I need to do. I need to make a new thing. Keep talking.
See, Caleb, don't mean nothing by it. It's just what people say. You don't always have to listen to what people say.
I get, from what I hear at least, you care somewhat. I guess it's your own way. In some regards, it really doesn't come off that you do at all, but I guess you can say you try more than I do.
I mean, for the people who have a harder time, they have to try more to get even half as far, don't they? And
I
that's
mean,
just
that was
how
the point I was
everything.
mentioning before.
I was just.
You need to kind of brush that off.
But yeah, I'm. With that, Kaylin just ends up. I'm gonna say Kaylin just awkwardly opens up one more Monster Energy drink and starts drinking it nervously, just because this has gotten a little too real. So, if you guys really want to get in, that won't be an issue, but unfortunately, I won't be able to. At least, if I do, it's probably possible, but doing so would probably get us caught almost immediately. Now that I think of it, the fact that we've been here for long enough has probably set off a couple of red flags, seeing my history. So we might not want to head right back to the manor right away anyways. Otherwise... Her name was Brittany, right, Jake?
Yes.
Otherwise, Brittany might be waiting for us by the time that we walk back over there. In fact, if she's not
Okay.
trying to walk towards us right now, I'd be surprised. She's been trying to. She's had it out for me from pretty much the moment I got here. You know those rumors that you had ended up hearing about someone having been a murderer, having gone to the school, Chadwick?
Oh my god! Yes, I did!
You would think with the way that Brittany treats me sometimes that that was actually the case. It's not, but you wouldn't be able to tell that just by how she treats me.
Maybe it's because she wants the best for you. You know, it's that I'm loving tough.
I'm sure there's some aspect of her where that might be the case. But when it boils down to it, no, she seems to have a very strict belief of you're a criminal. Because you got caught once, you're going to end up going back to a life of crime at some point. I don't think she's going to believe no matter if I end up serving my time, if I still have this ankle monitor or not. She'll probably be gung ho to end up being the first one to put me in cuffs. Even if I don't actually do something, she strikes me as the type who might. So, as far as that goes, I've just... we might need to take that into consideration in the future. There seems to be times where it doesn't seem to set anything off because she wasn't waiting at my door when I woke up this morning. So she clearly didn't have any red flags set off about what we did yesterday.
Huh. I guess not.
However, I probably can't be late to school like that for a while without risking getting a visit from her. And in the past, I've been able to get away with just walking to school with her constantly driving at a slow pace right behind me the entire way. But something tells me that if I'm late again, I'm probably not going to be able to get away from being driven via police escort. You know, if I even get taken to the school building itself. With that, she'll just end up sitting down by the base of the tree, legs outstretched, and just drinking more of the monster that she had opened. So, what do you guys want to do?
I don't think we should. Let's not go to the mansion. It's not going anywhere. It's a house. What's a house gonna do? Move?
I mean, the house did end up hitting you in the dick, didn't it? Would you really put
Well,
it past
yeah.
that?
I don't. It's not gonna move.
Mm. I mean, I saw this one documentary once of a house that happened to end up being like a whole living creature, so I wouldn't be surprised if some houses could.
It'd be pretty
Monster-
rad.
Noah?
Monster House was not a documentary, Kaylin. Monster House was a CG animated movie.
I was actually about to say, Noah, you might want to roll wisdom if you.
I don't even have to roll, dude. I know what the
Okay.
fuck you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say if you couldn't think of it offhand, but yeah. So I can only imagine that Noah's just looking at her confused on if she actually was sincere about it being a documentary. Or does he expect her to be serious about stuff like that?
You've shown in the past that you don't know some shit in the before, so I don't know. Serious or not, it's a minute point.
That's fair. I'm just trying to visualize expressions. All right, so in that case, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? If you got questions, I can answer, but for the most part, I think we've beaten this horse dead.
Where's the horse?
It's a figure of speech, Chadwick.
Oh. I knew that. All this depressing talk's got me hungry.
I could eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna wager that it's been probably a good hour since you've been out there given the talking.
Oh yeah.
So you've been out there for a while.
And Kaylin wouldn't have just said everything all in one go. She would have taken breaks and probably minor commentary about stuff as well.
Oh, she had a whole
Yeah.
script planned.
I'm gonna say it's probably like 5:30 at it's
How about I don't know. Hey DM, how much is a meal at Big Jim's House of Karate Ribs?
Baby Jim's House of Baby Back Ribs. Just look up the menu for fucking Famous Dave's. That's how I make the prices for that.
So as far as that goes, I can't actually, for some reason, click off of this tab, even if I wanted to look that menu up, or actually access any of my other app. Oh wait, never mind. I can finally access the other apps on my dash. Can I? Ooh.
I mean, I'll tell you if it's showing anything because right now it's just looking at the.
All right, one quick second, because I can
You're good
actually
so far.
access my other stuff for now.
So since we have a second, I had a great idea. I go ice skating, and I just blast the Yuri on ice opening as I keep falling on the ground because I can't ice skate.
And we were born to.
We were born to make history. Ah!
My
We
knee.
were born to make history.
Look at him. Grace.
Look at him.
Style. Flair.
He's
Chadwick's just gonna end up pulling up a menu on her phone, taking a look at the menu for Baby Jim's House of Baby Back Ribs. Dad could easily afford that, but Hovis can probably make better. How about we just go to the diner? Something nice and cheap.
sure. I'm hungry.
Okay, diner time.
While we're moving there, I want to pull Chadwick to the side and talk to him,
Okay.
That's
What's
fine.
up, Noah, best buddy?
making sure Caitlin's not looking or listening in.
What's up,
Your
best
tits.
buddy?
Do you really consider Caitlin to be a friend of yours?
Sure, why not?
I mean, after all the things she's done, so that's said to you, and well, their general attitude about a lot of things. I mean, it kind of makes some sense now, but even still, it's How can you get along with someone like that?
As far as I'm concerned, she just doesn't get it. She doesn't get, being a friend. You gotta be yourself. And that's okay. People learn.
But even like, let's say they're like, be yourself. What you don't like that?
You don't have to you're not gonna like everybody. Everyone has enemies or people they don't like. But you can't be mad at them for being who they are.
I mean, I kind of.
I mean, if you don't get along with, doesn't seem to be that way. At least from my eyes. But if you don't seem you can get along with her, then I guess I don't know. No one can make you get along with one another,
I guess, but it's like we're kind of in this whole weird loop thing together. So it's like we almost have to. Like I need to try to make an effort, but I don't understand people, nor really care to.
Why don't you
Like,
care to understand people?
I was always kind of better off by myself.
Well, everyone may think that, but people hold the key to lots of answers that, no normal things can have.
And those people can write books, and you can read that. You can get your answers from there.
Yeah, but guess what? The books isn't up to date. Books don't always have the answer. Would a book have told you that, the sandbox was a secret entrance to a hideout? I don't know. I don't read books. It might have. But my bet would be no.
Even still, like theoretically, someone can do that by himself.
I don't know. I would have never thought to wait outside the sandbox if it wasn't for you. If it wasn't for you guys. And I don't know if anything I would have read would have told me to wait outside would have pointed me in that kind of direction.
Under his breath, he'll say, "Probably wouldn't even be doing all of this if it wasn't for you guys."
I didn't hear that. What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, head back.
To the diner. Kalen there. I'm gonna say.
Why is he not in the corner?
He is not there actually.
Okay.
Good. He's still in the corner at school. Can I go home? No.
No,
Well,
baby.
I haven't seen my family in days.
Kalen walks in,
You
then about 30 seconds later, those two chuckleheads walk in.
Yep. So.
Totally not looking like they're following a girl around.
Antonio's just like, nice.
Actually,
Just
you bring up a
everybody.
very good point. So, as far as this goes, for while they're walking, that would be. Well, she's not noticing at this point simply because she's just trying very hard. She's more focused on her own depressive thoughts, namely the one that I have in italics already. So with that, she'll walk in, see that you two aren't right behind her, look very confused at the door, and you'll see a very confused looking Kaylin as you walk in.
Do.
Doo-doo-doo. Ah, Antonio's. What a place
Kicks
to
the door
be.
down. Antonio, I'll take your finest kitchen sink.
All
No,
right,
that
fine,
was
kitchen
very
sink.
unnecessary. The doors are automatic.
Could you imagine?
It's actually one of the revolving doors, so you kicked it and it just swung around and whipped you in the ass.
And you keep going and going.
Ah.
All right, so
You
what
eventually
kitchen sink
walk
you
in.
asking? You asking for the Sunday kitchen sink?
Oh, that was a
kitchen sink?
joke. Because Kaylin just said we walked in, thinking I confused Kaylin, right?
Ah,
Yep, because Kaylin thought you two were like right behind her. She didn't realize that you guys had ended up putting a bit of distance so that she couldn't overhear your convo.
We walk in and so nothing happened.
Yep, nothing happened.
As if you didn't just learn your friend is actually a convicted criminal. Sorry.
Friend. If
Your
you're no.
associate.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't see her in the same way she's trying to see you guys.
Whoa. Speak for Noah.
Yeah, no. Chadwick's a good boy. He's a good noodle.
I am not a good.
I don't. In fact,
I am a noodle.
I'm the whole damn pot.
I am the.
I'd even dare argue he's about as good of a noodle as one of Ayumi's cybers.
Don't you dare compare me to those low-level noodles. I am a plate of freshly made
and
pasta.
I can't believe Chadwick's dead.
Well,
You get this-
I'll see you guys back for DARP 2. Because
Oh, I
Jesse's
never-
still alive.
And purple lightning strikes him down.
Well, looks like my Saturdays are. I've opened up. It's been great playing.
Hey Cole,
Uh,
want to make a
what's
character
up?
for the Pokemon campaign? Oh, it's already dead.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that whenever that happens. Oh,
It
and
just
let's
got killed by
not
Mewtwo.
forget when I do the Guilty Crown campaign.
Guilty crime.
Yo, I'd be down for that. Yes.
I don't even like Guilty Crown.
I don't either.
Guilty Crown is one of my guilty pleasure animes. Okay.
Oh, because I was actually going to do an SAO
Yo.
where the main character is Kirito, and you have to listen to Kirito to do
God, just shoot me
Kirito
now.
thing.
Kirito Harem RP.
Kirito, yeah, you have to all have to make a character, and you're just the goal of the campaign is to get into is to be best boy or best girl.
So what you're telling
It's
me
one
is
session long.
Yes, it's a one shot.
So what you're telling me is
What?
we're dealing with the trash tier Kirito, not the god tier something witty Kirito. Nah,
God,
I'll
no.
pass.
Reality is often disappointing. Anyhow,
Yes,
So,
anyhow.
on track again.
So you guys walk in to see a confused Kaylin.
That's nice.
what's with the face?
I just thought you were
Nice. ...
I just thought you guys were right behind me. I didn't think there was that much distance between us.
Oh, we got stuck at a red light.
Blink, 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 blink. But what? That whatever.
Heckin' got him.
She's too dumb and too tired to be able to argue with that train of thought.
I'm just gonna push us along a bit. You're at the diner. You take a seat somewhere. You're gonna get something.
Well, I'm waiting for them to decide where they want to sit.
Christ.
Let's
Fucking pick
just,
us.
let's just go right here.
guys.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sitting on
Chadwick.
Noah. Oh, my advances. Oh, Kaylin.
Nice.
No, Kaylin.
Quit sitting on me.
Quit sitting on me. I'm not ready for this.
That's a weird fucking triangle we have. Let's get Jeremy in here.
No, we get Antonio over here. Come, Antonio, sit with us.
Pat.
I agree. Antonio deserves head pats.
Okay, so what should boys be ordering?
A
me
small
think.
plate of fries.
Well, there's no size difference. So for a plate of French friarinos, plain is $3. If you want with the works, it's $4.
I'll take 3 because then I'll have $69.
Nice.
Hey!
Chadwick,
I'll get a French fries with the works.
$4.
Kaylin can't make up her mind, so she'll just tell Antonio, just make me something you think that I'd like.
All right. The most expensive item on the menu. A pizza
Fucking
that
gold
costs
leaf on it.
$6. No. Jesus
Oh!
fuck, what is that? Stop!
What is going on?
Stop! Flannery, mute yourself. For Christ's sake, mute yourself.
Hello? For people at home, I have no clue what's going on, and I don't know if you can see it on screen because nothing's letting me show stuff, but I can't even select my microphone input. I'm able to tab over, though, so if somebody wants to try and in Discord chat tell me I'm on meme, if somebody wants to tell me what the hell is going on, because I can't do anything. I'm in dark meme. For the guys, if you're listening through the stream.
Flannery, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
brought you back after you were destroying our earbuds.
Well, I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I couldn't really ask you guys. I still technically don't know what's happening.
We use the Dragon Balls.
Well, one moment, because stream might have gone down because I just ended up locking my computer, seeing if that fixed anything. I don't know. Did it fix anything?
I mean, you're echoey.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I'll take that over what was
Yeah,
happening
last-
prior.
I don't even know what that was. It sounded like your microphone was rolling down a hill.
But I don't understand why.
That is a good question. I don't know why either.
And when stuff like that happens, I need you to tell me like what's going on, because just saying stop, stop, stop isn't going to get me to know what's happening when I wasn't doing anything. I might need to actually hard reset my computer because it's now frozen on the one screen. I'm surprised I can actually talk over Discord right now.
Okay, just hard restart, and if this doesn't work, then, I mean, we're pretty much day 2, so that's fine.
Burp.
Bird.
That answered my question, Cole.